What's going on, everybody? MrAGeezie here, bringing you a Pokemon X and Y live stream. Now, I just got done watching the World Championship Finals, and oh my goodness, I've got to say, impressed with Pachirisu. You didn't hear that wrong, Pachirisu. I'm going to have to look up Pachirisu and see if I can use it. Looks like Pachirisu wouldn't do well in a singles battle, but it looks like Pachirisu would absolutely own in a VGC battle, as we saw today being useful. But that's not what we're here for. We are here for some 6v6s. So let's go ahead and start. We're going to take our first battle from Twitter. In-game names and friend codes, send them my way. We'll pick somebody from Twitter, and we'll go ahead and get a battle going. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. That was a freaking amazing match. You have no idea. That was just awesome. That was awesome. Alright, so it looks like we're going to go ahead and get in a battle here with Draco Winged Paulo. Let's see if we can find Mr. Draco Winged here. Is this my right? No, it's not. There we go. I have my wee little thing here. Not what I'm looking for. Alright, let's connect online here right now. That Pachirisu, I'm telling you, power. Power. Able to live a Draco Meteor. You have no idea. Oh, man. But let's go ahead and say what's up to some people in the chat. We've got Ashton LeBroho, Valcron's here, Blake Garber's here, Toady Soda, Leonidas Videos, Trainer Artie, Trainer Venus, Angatar, Angster, Paper Manga, Mo Alley, Draco Wayne, XDT Gaming, Mist, Wow, LOL, and Red Darkness. Thank you guys for being here so much. Do me a favor, smash that like button, share the stream, and we will get going today. So let's see here. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Getting started here. Get that shout out going, Jeezy Army or MrAGeezie stream. I would greatly appreciate that, guys. So here we go. Totally pumped about this. Oh man, that was an amazing battle. It really was. Alright, so we already picked our first battle. It is going to be here with Paulo from Brazil. So singles battle with Paulo from Brazil. I'm just looking, that Pachirisu, oh my gosh. I think that's going to be like stuck in my mind now. Pachirisu owning. I mean, not just winning, barely or anything. Owning. Owning, because that was, oh my goodness. It was too good. Too good, Pachirisu. Would not expect it, but that's what happened. That's what happened. Alright, anyways, we're going to go ahead and get into a battle here. Should be awesome. Pachirisu is so bulky. It is. It's very bulky. I don't know what else you want me to tell you. Alright. Let's see here. So here's Paulo from Brazil. Which team should I bring? I forgot to change something out. That's okay. We'll go with this team to start off. Pachirisu's got to be the MVP. If he does not name Pachirisu the MVP, the whole world is going to go crazy on him. Completely crazy. And this is an excellent team from Paulo. Paulo's team is actually really, really good, and that's going to counter my team pretty well, actually. What do I want to do here? I could do that. Could do that. Huh. Okay, it looks like we're going to have to be ready to take on a Sticky Web is probably imminent. Just saying, Sticky Web is probably imminent. So the question is that what I want to deal with or what? So here's what he's got. He's got the Azumarill, which always scares me. He's got the I was gonna say Joltik, the Galvantula Chandelure. He's got the wow. He's got the Gyarados. He's got the Politoed, and he's also got he's also sitting here with that Mamoswine. So really worried about that. Politoed could set up the rain also. So a very, very, very good team here. How to deal with it's a huge question. Okay, why don't we go ahead and do this? It's probably my best option. Probably not. It's probably my best option. May not end up being the best, but what choice do we got, right? Here we go. This should be fun. Oh man, Pachirisu, that was too awesome. Too awesome. Alright, so here we go. coming into this battle now. Let's see what Paulo's going to lead off with. I'm assuming either Politoed, maybe the Mamo, or Galvantula. Most likely Galvantula. Bob Marley. Okay, totally didn't expect that. I led off with Ferrothorn. So, Ferrothorn immediately against Bob Marley here. I don't want to stick around for that at all. Not at all, because Bob Marley is ridiculously strong. So, what are we going to do about Bob Marley here? Why don't we go ahead and do this? This would be an okay option. So Bob Marley, totally not expecting that. Very curious what's going to happen. So we're going to send out Porygon 2. It should be a decently safe switch in. We're going to trace Flash Fire, hoping he goes for a Fire Attack. And sure enough, here comes a Flamethrower, so I'm going to go ahead and get my Fire Attacks to raise. Not bad, however, you got to remember, he's sitting here with all these Water Pokes also, so it may not be great either. So what is Paulo going to do next? I don't know. Bob Marley. I love the name, though. Bob Marley. Is he locked into Flamethrower? He might be. I don't know. I've seen Chandeliers with a whole bunch of different kind of items. He's going to withdraw Bob Marley. I said Paul. What is wrong with me? Here comes Techno Spider. Techno Spider is going to come in. He's going to eat this Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt's going to go ahead and do a little bit of damage. Not much, but it's something. It's something. So we got Galvantula here. The question is, what am I going to do about Galvantula? Galvantula, of course, most likely is going to set up... Most likely is going to go ahead and set up his Sticky Web. And I don't think there's anything I can do about it. And I don't think there's much I really care to do about it right now. Because it's going to happen, so there's no real point in fighting it. Really, he could run a Thunder if he really wants to. But I'm pretty sure that's not his intention. Alright, so let's... let's go ahead and do this. Here we go. So here comes the Thunder Wave, going straight for the Thunder Wave. Very interesting choice. Did not expect the Thunder Wave, maybe hoping for the Parahacks, and it could happen. We are going to get our Tri-Attack off. Tri-Attack is going to hit Techno Spider. It's a bulky Techno Spider, not bad. So now that he's done that, he will have the ability to go ahead and pull out his Sticky Web now. Here comes the Sticky Web, which was expected. There's the Sticky Web, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and run my Tri-Attack right now. That should finish off Techno Spider. So, Galvantula done and out now. It's a very good lead, and that Sticky Web is absolutely terrifying. Terrifying. Let's see here. Now, it doesn't drop everybody a stage. What it does... Well, it doesn't drop everybody one... It doesn't cut your speed in half. What it does, it ends up cutting your speed to 2/3. And that's a lot. That's a lot. Oh, man. So, who's he going to come out with next is the question. I am, for some reason, thinking that we're going to see Azumarill. Sea Serpent. Okay. It's the Gyarados. Sea Serpent, the Gyarados. He's going to get the Intimidate drop on us. And he's going to attack first, most likely. He's probably going to run a Dragon Dance, I'd imagine. Why not, right? Let's see here. Here comes the Gyarados to raise his defenses. Everything except speed happens whenever you go ahead and Mega Evolve your Mega Gyarados. So, that's not good for us. He's got the Mold Breaker ability. Here comes the Iron Head. Now, that's not really going to do much to me, but it could cause me to flinch, or I could be paralyzed just like that. So, there's the Parahacks happening. Very interesting move. Iron Head Gyarados. I didn't even know that thing learned Iron Head. That's actually a very interesting coverage move. Good information to have here. I'm trying to think. Gyarados with Iron Head. Totally didn't expect that. Here comes an EQ from him. EQ is going to go ahead and do quite a bit of damage. Here comes my Thunderbolt right back at him now. Thunderbolt's going to do a decent chunk of damage. It's super effective. Now, I'm just curious. I get those curious goosebumps now and then. Every now and then. Let's see here. What is Sea Serpent going to do? He's going to withdraw Sea Serpent. I thought he might do that. Here comes Tacos. Tacos is the Mamoswine. So Mamoswine comes in. We're going to go ahead and run Recovery. So not bad there. It's going to raise our HP back up. So tacos, huh? What are we going to do about tacos here? I'm still tripping out over the Iron Head. I totally didn't know this thing learned Iron Head. Wait a minute. It learns Iron Head. It's a, okay. That's why I didn't know. Iron Head is a transfer-only move. So he's got a transfer move team. So that means I've got a lot to look out for. Never do like that. Never do like that, but what am I going to do, right? What am I going to do? Just going to have to take it. Just going to have to take it. So we've got Mamoswine in here now. Who knows what he's going to do to us. He's going to run Earthquake, okay. Earthquake Mamoswine is going to get the stab. It's going to take us down to 135. We're going to go ahead and get our Tri-Attack off. Tri-Attack is going to hit Mamoswine for some good damage, and we're going to get the Parahacks. Not even bad. What is that? Don't you dare tell me Lum. Okay, lefties. That's fine. That's fine. Lefties. So my Porygon 2 putting in some work so far. Not bad. Not bad. So the Mamoswine does about 60 HP of damage, so I can survive 2 more attacks without recovering. So if I wanted to attack right now, I could. So here we go. He's going to go ahead and run another Earthquake. That should take me to about 70 HP. Or 86, that's even better. I'm paralyzed, though. Oh, the Parahacks are for real. Oh, geez. So with a high roll or a crit, he's probably going to finish off my Porygon 2. And that would be extremely unfortunate. We don't want that to happen. That would be horrible, and it would make me cry. Very badly. Porygon 2 is pretty much our safe switch out. He's going to withdraw now. And here comes Fat Pikachu. That's got to be the Azumarill. Yep, here comes the Azumarill coming in now. We're going to go ahead and run Recover. So Recover is going to heal us back up, which is perfect timing, healing us up to 182. Now I'm pretty sure Fat Pikachu is probably going to run the whatchamacallit, the daggum Belly Drum, or he just has Superpower. He doesn't have to. He could just always run the Superpower straight off. Although Belly Drum seems to be the most effective. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do this here. Now that we've healed up now, here comes a knockoff. So he's going to knock off our item here, our Eviolite, with a crit hit nonetheless. And we're going to go ahead and return serve with a Thunderbolt. A Thunderbolt's going to go ahead and do just above half damage, not enough to take him out. So that could absolutely hurt our entire team now. That's a very bulky Fat Pikachu. Maybe that's why it's called Fat Pikachu. Here comes the Play Rough. The Stab Attack is going to take us down to 43 HP. We're going to go ahead and go for the Tri-Attack. See if we can get some kind of status effect on this Fat Pikachu. We don't, and Fat Pikachu seems to have a Citrus Berry. So the Citrus Berry is going to allow for him to restore his health. I don't think we can take another attack from Fat Pikachu. Fat Pikachu is just too fat. I just realized I just said that. Fat Pikachu is too fat, and there's not much we can do about fatness. Let's see here. I don't think we can do anything. Nope, I think we're going to be done. Let's do this. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and switch out Porygon 2 now, while we have the chance, and we're going to go ahead and send out Ferrothorn. So Ferrothorn's going to come out, and let's see what he's going to do. I'm caught in the Sticky Web. That's fine. It's going to lower my speed. Here comes the Play Rough. Play Rough's going to do a little bit of damage, but it's going to do more damage to the Azumarill than anything with the Iron Barbs and the, and with the Rocky Helmet. So not bad right there. So now the question is, what's going to happen next here? Let's see here. What can we do about Fat Pikachu? It's a good question. Good question. Superpower is probably imminent now. Here comes the knockoff. Okay. He's going to run the knockoff. He's going to take Iron Barb's damage. Now, if Rocky Helmet finishes him off, I don't think my Rocky Helmet goes down. Let's see. It might still fall off. I don't know. It doesn't. So there we go. Sacrificed himself and did not knock off my Rocky Helmet. So, very close, very close, very close. But did not happen. Oh man, is it too low? Let me know about the sound, guys. Do we need to raise it? I can raise that sound. We can raise it. Let's see here. Let's raise the sound here. Open volume meter. How is that, guys? Let me know. Check that volume level now. So here we go. Bob Marley's going to come in now. How am I going to deal with Bob Marley? Who knows? Bob Marley, super tough. Bob Marley is his counter to really any kind of grass poke. So we're going to withdraw Ferrothorn now. And we're going to go ahead and send in Porygon 2. We are going to get caught in the Sticky Web. We are going to trace Flash Fire. And Bob Marley is going to run a Psychic. Not bad. Not bad, sir. Now, without my Eviolite, that's going to hurt like crazy. It is going to cause my Porygon 2 to faint, but that gives me a clean switch. And I desperately needed that clean switch. So, who am I going to? That's a very good question. Very, very good question. I can think of a few people I can go to, but the question is who I want to go to. Okay. Bob Marley, huh? Flash Fire. I gotta think. So Bob Marley is extremely good. That Chandelier. I don't think he's faster than me. I don't think yet. And I don't know. I think he's possibly locked into that. Possibly. Alright, let's do this then. We'll find out pretty quick. We're going to take this opportunity to send out the one and only Cloyster. So Cloyster is coming in. Now, I get why he did that. He probably did that because Sticky Web will allow him to be faster than me, which would help out his Bob Marley. Very interesting strategy. Very interesting. So, it's a good strategy. It works. It works. So let's see what Bob Marley's going to do now. Now that the Cloyster's in, he's going to go ahead and run a Psychic on me. Oh man, Psychic's going to hurt. Takes us down to 8 HP, or is that 6? Something like that. Our special defense is going to fall. We are going to connect with the Rock Blast. Rock Blast is 2 times effective. It may not be enough to finish him off though. Here's 3. Here's 4. It might come down to the last hit. It is. It's just enough to finish off Bob Marley. Bob Marley goes down and out. Not bad. Not bad at all. So now the question is, what can we do about the rest of his team? That's the question. That is the question. Here comes Sea Serpent. Sea Serpent coming out here with the Mold Breaker ability. Probably going to finish us off here, so now I've got to decide what to do about Sea Serpent. Sea Serpent, Sea Serpent, Sea Serpent. That Gyarados. Now Gyarados is now a Dark Water type. So I gotta decide, would a Rock Attack be better or an Ice Attack against him? Because he's gonna be able to eat them both up pretty well. Let's do this. Might as well. Here we go. And the reason why we're gonna attack now is just in case he wants to run Dragon Dance. Now, for some reason I have a itchy feeling he's not packing Dragon Dance. So there goes my Cloyster. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Now let's see here. Let's go ahead and send out... You know what? Let's send this guy out. Here we go. Here he comes. The one and only Dragonite coming out to play. Having to deal with Sea Serpent here. Who knows what Sea Serpent could do? He could have Ice Fang since it's a transfer move Pokemon. He's got Iron Head. Going for the flinch. It is going to break my multi-scale. Here comes my Dragon Dance, so it doesn't flinch me. That's nice. And we get the Dragon Dance off. So, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff thus far. So, how do I damage Sea Serpent is the question. What would be the better option of moves? Let's see here. Could do that, or I could do that. If I do that, it would be that much damage. If I do that, it would be that much damage. Okay, so I think, we're just gonna have to try it. We're gonna have to try it. So here we go. After that Dragon Dance, we're gonna try this move out. He's gonna withdraw Sea Serpent. Let's see who he goes to. In comes Water Croak. The Politoed comes in. Okay, Politoed comes in. Gets that Drizzle off. So Drizzle is up now. It's pretty much kind of a pseudo-water team. We're going to go ahead and get our Thunder Punch off on the Politoed. It's going to do massive amounts of damage. We get the Parahacks. Not even bad. Getting that paralyzed. Desperately needed it. Now to figure out what to do about Water Croak now. I think we've got Water Croak pinned. There we go. So let's see what happens next. Here comes a Thunder Punch. That's going to finish off Water Croak. So the Water Croak goes down. I'm actually a little surprised that he didn't switch into Mamoswine, because Mamoswine I think would have been able to handle that, because it doesn't affect him. Unless I took out Mamoswine, I forgot. Here comes Tacos, the Mamoswine. I thought he was coming soon. So there's Tacos, the ground ice type. So that's not going to affect him much at all. Ha 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 ha. And the thing is, he's bulky. He is completely bulky. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Might as well. Here we go. With my Dragonite, we're going to go ahead and take this Ice Shard. That's right. Ice Shard's going to hit us first. That's maybe enough to finish us off. I totally forgot about Ice Shard. I probably should have ran Extreme Speed. It happens. I forget. I forget sometimes. Why? It's part of it. Alright, so now that we've lost him, who are we going to send out now against Tacos here? That's a good question. Good question. We know an Ice Shard's going to be imminent to whatever we send in. Excuse me. So why don't we send in... Actually, it's probably my best chance to send him in and survive. So we're going to send him in right now. Here comes Landorus. He's going to get the Intimidate drop, which may help us out here. There's the Intimidate drop. Because I am weak to ice. Wouldn't want to take that damage at all, would we? Not at all. So here's my attack. He's going to attack as well. He is paralyzed. Here comes the Ice Shard. Let's see how much it's going to do after the Intimidate drop. I am able to survive it. Here comes my Hammer Arm. Let's see how much it does on this Mamoswine. Hammer Arm is going to be enough to take out the Mamoswine. Super effective. Our speed is going to fall, but I'm not really too... I don't really care too much about the speed. So we're going to lose some HP. I'm assuming the Azumarill is probably going to come in next, and possibly just... Here comes Sea Serpent. Okay, Sea Serpent's going to come in. Sea Serpent has that Mold Breaker. It's probably just going to attack us, because now that our speed's dropped, it's probably going to be fast, and it's going to probably eat us. Eat our face off, probably. Probably, most likely. Is that my best option? It might be. I think it probably will be my best option. I'm trying to think here. Sea Serpent, that Gyarados. Oh man, too strong. Or would it be better for me to switch? You know what? Let's do this. Here we go. Let's see what Sea Serpent does here. Sea Serpent, his last Pokemon is what I just realized. Here comes a Waterfall. Waterfall is going to actually hurt like crazy. Survival! No, no survival. Landorus, I said Landorus. Landorus is gonna faint. We're gonna go ahead and send out the one, the only, Ferrothorn. So here comes my Ferrothorn now, ready for the Sea Serpent. That rain is still up. Holy crap. So we're caught in the Sticky Web. Will he be able to finish us off? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? And will I miss? If I miss, that could be it. Here comes an Earthquake, which is going to keep him from getting any physical contact from us. We are going to eat up that Earthquake. Here goes Power Whip. It's not going to miss. How much damage is it going to do, though? That is enough to finish off Sea Serpent for a great battle here with Paulo. Wow. Not bad, sir. That was a fantastic battle. My favorite part about that battle is the fact that he's got a mixed rain team. I actually really like that part about it. We barely get the win, 2-0. Barely is the key words. And his strongest poke, in my opinion, was actually, surprisingly, the Chandelure. And I say that because Chandelure checked so many of my pokes. So many of my pokes. I didn't even know we took out the Azumarill, so it was so good to get that win. Alright, let's go ahead and take the next battle here from YouTube. Let's get those in-game names and friend codes, and let's see who we're going to go ahead and get in a battle with. Let me see who all we have here. We have Paper Manga, Juan, Toady Sody, The Great Snorlax, Super Mario 979. Good to see you. Let's see here. Juan 80, Draco Winged, Matt Makes Videos, good to see you. Furious Fairthorn, Blake Garber, Missed Wow, LOL, Super Wings, Super Mario, XCT Gaming. Wow, just so many awesome people here, guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, wow, awesome people here. Awesome people here also talking. We've got Tyson V on Twitter. We've got Zach Gonzalez as well. We've got Nerd Mind Sculptor. That's a very, very interesting thing here. Very, very interesting name here. I like it though. Wow, look at that. I really, really, really like it. Press on the sun icon on the picture and drag, and you can change the light level. I think they're wanting me to change my light level just a little bit. So, I think they're wanting me to do that. So here, I know what you're talking about. So let me do that here real quick for you. They want me to mess with my settings just a little bit. I guess we're a little too bright. Actually, I've got mine pretty dark, actually. Here, I'll make it a little darker. There you go. Alright, that's all I'm going to do. So, let's look for our next battle. Looking at all these awesome people here. Anushka's here. Trader Arnie, of course. Tyson V's here. Nerd, I like it. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Amazing people, guys. I greatly appreciate you guys. So let's get in a battle here. Looking around with... Let's get in a battle with this person. I don't think I've seen this person in a long time. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, I know y'all are talking about that Patrice too. Flare Z Productions. Dave. I like it. Dave. Let's go ahead and get him added here. We're going to have to delete someone. Game notes? What the? Game notes, huh? I didn't even know that was a thing. Game notes. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the friends list. Oh, I got to delete people. Time to delete. Who are we going to delete? Let's head over to people offline. Let's see here. Let's see here. I don't want to delete Nicole. Pharaoh's 2 days ago. Let's see here. Kevin 3 days ago, but he's on vacation. PK Sparks a few days ago. Let's go ahead and take out Yukimura. There we go. 321 Snivy. Hasn't been on in a while. And of course, if I take you guys off, don't worry. I can get you added back on, so don't freak out about that. Don't freak out about it. There's Jan 2 hours ago. We've got Ice here 2 hours ago. And does that take us down to 95? It does. So we're going to go ahead and add this person now. So Flare Z Productions. Dave, 4296, 3455, and 2121. Not bad, sir. Not bad. So we're getting Dave added. Thank you all. So many people are here. 39 watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have no idea how much I love you guys. So much. Big old hearts. Big old hearts. Yay. Alright, here we go. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. So exiting out now, going straight into the chat. Connecting to the internet, and then we will be good to go. Good to go. Whimsicott says, missed wow, LOL. I like it, I like it, I like it. Okay. Now, I'm going to say this also. YouTube, for some reason, has been doing some stupid stuff. I don't know why people are not able to comment, or some comments turn out really weird. But it's nothing on my end. I will try to talk to one of my buddies that through my company that I network with, to possibly talk to YouTube and see if they can figure what's going on with that, because I know a lot of people are getting annoyed by it. I am too, so yeah. Let's see what's going to happen here. Let's see what team Dave brings in this singles battle. Now, I am going to finish a little earlier than usual today, guys, because I am going to actually be doing a video here with a buddy of mine afterwards. Be ready for it. So, let's see what happens now. Wow, Dave's team looks great. Oh, there's a Whimsicott. I like it. The Whimsicott's here. Interesting. That's actually a very, very interesting hardcore team. How am I going to deal with it? That's a very tough team. And he's got the... He's also got the... He also has... Has is the key word. The Zoroark. So he's got Zoroark, Greninja. He's got the Flygon. He's got the Whimsicott. Oh, Whimsicott. For those that don't know about Whimsicott, you're missing out. That's all I'm going to tell you. How to deal with this. This is going to be interesting here. So we got 40 awesome people watching right now, guys. Boomer Crazy 43, Valkron the Man, Furious Ferrothorn, Valkron, The Great Snorlax, Beartic Nation, Miss Wow, LOL, Ashton Libroho, Paper Manga, Furious Ferrothorn. Let's see how we do here in this battle. This could be epic. It could be epic fail for me. Dave's got an interesting team. Very interesting team. And that Whimsicott we all know about. We know about it because of me. We know about it because of me. Here we go. So Dave is issuing a challenge. He's going to start off with Broccoli. Broccoli the Whimsicott, so not bad. Whimsicott to lead. We sent out Ferrothorn, so I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. So what is Whimsicott going to do? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Now Whimsicott could run Taunt if he wants. If he wants. I'm pretty sure Whimsicott learns Taunt as well. Learns quite a bit, actually. So let's see what he's going to do. He's going to withdraw Broccoli. Broccoli withdrawing. And here comes Greninja. The Water Dark type Pokemon Greninja. Very interesting that he changed into that. We're going to get a Gyro Ball off on him. And with his speed being so high, that actually does a decent chunk of damage. A decent chunk of damage. Not bad at all, sir. But the question is, why did he go to Greninja? That very much concerns me a little bit. So we're going to switch out now. I'm assuming he's got Hidden Power Fire, and that's why he would do that. Let's see here. Because looking at his team, he doesn't really have any kind of fire thing except possibly that. Here comes a Hidden Power. He's Hidden Power Fire, so predicted it right. That's going to hit us. We're going to be able to eat that up like a champ. Not bad at all. So now he's a Fire type. We know that. What are we going to do about that? Let's do this, now that we know. He's going to withdraw the Greninja. Who's he going to? Here comes Nitak. Nitak is the Aggron. Aggron coming in. We're going to go ahead and get our Tri-Attack off on Aggron. Hopefully get some kind of Para Hacks here. Does not happen. It's not very effective. Okay. Okay, not bad though. Aggron, huh? What is Aggron going to do here? Aggron can do a lot. Aggron can do a lot. Let it be known right now. Aggron can do a lot. So we're going to do this. I think we can handle Aggron. We're going to switch out the... We're switching out Porygon 2. And we're going to send in Landorus. Landorus, first of all, is going to go ahead and get the Intimidate drop off on this Aggron, which we need, who I'm figuring is going to Mega Evolve. No. No Mega Evolve, which means I'm assuming he's got Mega Venusaur. That Head Smash does a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Holy crap. Aggron. So, no Mega Aggron. I'm assuming if... Well, let's see. If he doesn't have Mega Aggron, he has to have Mega Venusaur. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, but we should be fine. We should be fine. We can always Earthquake him and be fine. Oh, jeez. This Aggron... The switches are real, apparently. So that's unfortunate for us, but we should be fine anyways. Should be. Keyword. Should be. So here we go. He's going to withdraw an attack. The Aggron. Let's see who he's going to. Here comes Seth. Who is Seth? Seth the Flygon comes in. That Dragon Ground type. Seth avoids our attack, which is fine. Kind of figured that'd be the case. What is Seth going to do to us, though? What is Seth gonna do to us? What is Seth gonna do to us? I don't even know. I don't even know what this thing does. I really don't. So let's do this. Here we go. Here comes a Fire Punch. Not bad, sir. Fire Punch Seth. We're gonna go ahead and U-turn out. Here comes my U-turn. It's gonna hit him pretty well. Holy crap, that did a lot. We're going to be taken down to 15 HP. That Rocky Helmet's a thing. Rocky Helmet is a thing. So now we know what he has. And we're going straight to this guy. Porygon 2 is going to come out. We're going to trace his ability Levitate. Not bad. Not bad, sir. Huh, now he is a ground type, so that's a little problematic. Let's do this, because I don't know what attacks he has. That's what worries me. He's going to withdraw Seth. Who's he bringing in? Out comes Nitak. Nitak we've seen before. That is his Aggron. So Aggron's coming back out. We're going to go ahead and get an Ice Beam off on him. Ice Beam's going to do a small chunk. Not enough to take it out or anything, but it's something. It's something. Okay. Nitak, huh? What are we going to do now against you, buddy? Let's see here, because Nitak is a thing. Attack is a thing. Let's do this. Here we go. We're going to try this out here. We're going to switch Porygon 2 out. And we're going to send out Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn coming out now. He switches out too. Here comes Broccoli. Good. Predicted it. Predicting it. Very happy with that. That is awesome. That's exactly what we wanted, so that's not bad at all. So Broccoli's going to have to eat up this attack. Not a bad thing. He's going to withdraw Broccoli. Broccoli withdraws. Here comes an attack. The attack is the Aggron once again. We're going to go ahead and get Stealth Rocks up. Stealth Rocks is now going to punish him every time he switches out. So the question is what is Nitak going to do next? Do I really need you for anything? I'm trying to think. I don't think so. Do I want to switch? I don't think I do. Let's do this. Here we go. Here comes a Fire Punch Aggron. Did he show this before? He might have. Takes us down to 97 HP. Here comes the Iron Barb's damage. And here comes the Rocky Helmet damage. Takes him down to nearly out. We're going to get a Leech Seed thrown on him, so we're going to heal up some health. So not bad. We're going to get some health healing. Thank you, sir. Greatly appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to heal up some health. Not bad at all. So we'll take that. And the best part about that is that means we can take another attack. And that's always good. Always good to take another attack. We're going to switch out, actually. Switch out our Ferrothorn. And we're going to send in Porygon 2 now. Porygon 2 is going to go ahead and trace, I'm assuming, his Rock Head. Not bad. Here comes a Fire Punch. Rock Head. Wow. Totally forgot all about that ability. Here comes the Leech Seed. It's going to heal us up some. Thank you, sir. I greatly appreciate it. He's still hanging on, just barely. So that means he's not going to receive damage from recoil moves. That's what that means, essentially. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get a Tri-Attack off on this Nitak. And even though it's quad resisted, it's going to be effective enough to finish off Nitak. So Nitak goes down and out, not having to worry about him anymore. Too bad we don't have a recoil move. That'd be awesome. Rockhead. Here comes Circa. Who's Circa? Circa is the Venusaur. What is Venusaur going to do here? He does take some stone damage. Well, it has to be the Mega, right? Has to be the Mega. I'm trying to think here. And the reason why I'm thinking is that could actually be, what do you call it? The, you guys know what I'm talking about. We'll find out. Here comes the Venusaur, right? So never mind. It is Mega. It is the Mega. There it is. Mega Venusaur does come out. Let's see what he's going to run. Here comes a Leech Seed. It's not going to affect me because I'm Ferrothorn now. Not bad, sir. Not bad at all. So Ferrothorn versus Circa here now. We're in a decent position, actually. What to do now? What to do? It's actually a pretty interesting battle so far. He's going to withdraw Circa. Who's he going to? Circa withdraws In comes Greninja. Greninja. It turns out okay. Because he's going to take stone damage. We withdraw as well. And we're going to send out the one and only Porygon 2, who's going to trace Protean. So now we've got Protean. And since that's his actual ability, we know that it's the real thing. We know it's the real deal. It is the actual Greninja. What's he going to do now, though, is the question. Let's do this. Here we go. He's going to use Ice Beam. He's going to change to the Ice type. It's going to hit us. Hopefully we don't get, like, Freeze Hexed. We're going to go ahead and run Tri-Attack. Tri-Attack's going to hit Greninja. And, ooh, nearly takes out the Greninja. Not bad. Not bad at all, sir. Here comes a Dark Pulse from the Greninja. So he's going to change to the Dark type now. Going for the Flinch Hacks, I'm assuming. Takes us down to 85 or 65. We get the Recover off, though. So now we are turning around and saving face now. Not even bad. What is Greninja going to do next here? Hey, Prosper. My dog's come back in. Alright, he's going to use Dark Pulse. Going for that Flinch Hacks, definitely. It's going to take us down to 115. We're going to get a second Recover off. That's going to take us to full health now. Just like that. That's nice. So now what to do with Greninja? I think Dark Pulse is the way for him to go. Here comes the Dark Pulse, going for the Flinch Hacks. And knowing my luck, this is going to be the one time I flinch. Yep! Called it. Called it like a boss. The one time I flinch. He's going to switch up to Ice Beam now. Wow, you're kidding me. Oh, jeez. There's the Ice Beam. It's going to take us down to 92. We're going to run Recover. That's going to take us up to near full health, if not full health. I think it may take us up to full. Close. 4 HP away. Not bad. I'm predicting a Dark Pulse coming next. Here comes an Ice Beam. Okay. Did he run out of Dark Pulses? Doubt it. Here comes the Ice Beam. That does a lot. That was a crit hit. Oh, jeez. Here comes our attack. That's going to finish off the Greninja. So Greninja done and out. Let's see what he's going to go with next here. Okay, Fluff Puff comes in, or Broccoli as this guy calls it. He's going to take some stone damage, okay. What is Broccoli going to do here? Here comes a Flamethrower by Broccoli. So Broccoli is packing Flamethrower. We get the Burn Hacks, really, the Burn Hacks happen. Here comes our Ice Beam, which is going to change us to the Ice type. To move slower than him. And that's nearly able to take him out. Oh, it's a Zoroark. There we go. The Zoroark is real. It's going to hold up its red card and cause us to switch out. And that actually isn't a bad thing right there. That's a free switch straight into my Ferrothorn. That actually is a bad thing because we know he's got a Flamethrower now. So that's not as much as I'd like to. I don't actually want that. I did not want that. The darn burn. Ugh. What is my best option now? That's probably my best option. So here we go. We're going to switch out Ferrothorn again. And we're going to go ahead and send in our, we're going to send in our Porygon 2. He can't really copy Illusion. It wouldn't help much anyways. So we're going to be able to eat that attack up. Oh man, I think that's basically just ended up being a switch fodder. Yeah, I think so, because we're not going to survive another Flamethrower unless for some reason he messes. Here comes a Dark Pulse. That is going to cause us to faint. So now I got to figure out what to bring in next. Dark Pulse. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay. Zoroark, huh? Not bad. I thought someone was a little funny. Let's see here. Zoroark, what can I do about you, sir? And he hit it really well. That's the thing. Zoroark did. Let's go ahead and send out... Let's send this guy out. Here we go. We're going to send out Cloyster. Cloyster coming in now. Ready to get some work on. Or so I hope he is ready. We're going to go ahead and get a Sucker Punch happening to us. That's going to take us down a little bit to 92. We're going to go ahead and get our Ice Shard off. Ice Shard's going to be enough to finish off the Zoroark because he is faster than us, so that's why I did it. That's why I did it. So down he goes. The only problem is now is I'm sitting here with the Cloister without anything special. Here comes Circa. Circa the Venusaur. Venusaur. What? Venusaur. And since he's Mega Venusaur, he's going to be able to resist ice types. Okay. Oh, Venusaur. Venusaur is like the awesomeness of awesomeness. Let me just say that right now, okay? It's... oh, man. Unless you've got something specifically for him, you could be in trouble. We'll just put it that way. You could be in trouble. And the thing is, I think he's faster than me as well. That's the problem. Yeah, I bet he is. Let's see here. Oh, he's not. We're going to go ahead and get our Icicle Spear off. Figure we might as well go for the stab attack. There's 2 hits. There's 3 hits. We know we're not going to finish him off. There's 4 hits. Here's 5 hits. That actually didn't do that bad damage. I'm assuming a Drain is coming, possibly. Energy Ball. Okay, Energy Ball is going to be super effective. Surprised no Drain. But it does finish us off, but it puts him into a manageable position with that chip damage. Let's see here. So, I'm trying to think who to bring out next here against this Circa. I don't want to bring you. Let's bring in... You know what? Let's bring this guy out. No, I don't want to bring this guy out. Oh, jeez. It's crazy. It's crazy yet so awesome at the same time. It really is. Let's go ahead and bring in this guy. We're going to send in Fertilizer. That's right, my own Venusaur. Let's see here. So what are we going to do now? Venusaur against Venusaur. Let's do this. Here we go. Fertilizer's Venusaurite is going to activate. That's going to go ahead and change our Venusaur to Mega Venusaur. And we're going to actually go ahead and watch him run a Synthesis. So the Synthesis is for real, which means this match could take longer than we wanted it to. We're going to run a Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb is going to do a decent chunk of damage. Not enough to take him out, but a decent chunk nonetheless. You okay, sweetie? Alright. And now my dog is going somewhere with my wife. Here comes another Synthesis. It's going to take him back up to full health. We're going to take him right back down to about 1/4 health. Maybe a little bit more above it. Here we go. Running the Sludge Bomb. That's going to take him down to 1/4 health. Okay. So, stalling out now with the Circa here. He's going to run his own Sludge Bomb, which is fine. There's a Sludge Bomb. We're going to run our own Sludge Bomb. We're going to have a Sludge Bomb throwing contest, apparently. See whose Sludge Bombs is better, I guess. I don't know. Whatever you want to call it. So here comes the Synthesis. He's just going to keep running Synthesis. We're going to keep running Sludge Bomb. And we are going to drag this out now because that's what he wants to run. Here comes the Sludge Bomb. Not bad, actually. That wasn't actually bad damage. So there we go. Prosper, behave, girl. Now, Synthesis does have a small HP. Small HP. Small, low stuff. Low stuff. Low things, okay? Low things. Here comes Seth. He's going to take some stone damage. He's going to take a Sludge Bomb as well. Our Sludge Bomb is going to be nearly enough to finish off Seth with a crit, but not quite enough, and that's extremely, extremely unfortunate for us that we couldn't finish off Seth. Seth, why? Seth. So we're going to go ahead and switch out to Ferrothorn, hoping he's making a physical contact move and not Earthquake. Here comes the Earthquake, which is going to be a non-physical contact move. It's going to take us down to 65 health. Not bad for him. Bad for me. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and run this attack. Should be fine. Here comes the Fire Punch. I forget Seth has Fire Punch. So that fire coverage, it is going to cause him to faint as well because of my Iron Barbs. So Seth is down and out now. So Seth gone. Let's see what's going to happen next. My Ferrothorn does faint. That's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. Who to bring in next is the question. He's still got Whimsicott in the back, so we know he's got that. We're gonna send this guy in. Here comes Broccoli, the Whimsicott. Whimsicott is here. He's gonna take a little bit of stone damage. And we're gonna send in Landorus. So Landorus is gonna come in against the Whimsicott. Let's see here. We are gonna get the Intimidate off. He might hard switch now. Because that's what he's been doing. He's been hard switching. And hard switching will actually help him out a lot. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? He resists that attack. That attack would work, kinda. That attack would suck. That attack would suck. Let's see here. So our best option actually is probably, as much as I don't like it, it's that move. Let's see here. Let's see here. Checking stuff out, checking stuff out, checking stuff out. So it's between those two moves. Alright, that's probably my best option, so that's what I'm going to go for. Oh, geez, it's actually a critical choice. Here's the Moonblast. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Broccoli's faster. Broccoli's faster, and we know one of his moves now is Moonblast. So that's information, which we are going to need. Moonblast, giving us that critical information we need. Huh. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead... Yeah, let's send this guy out. Sending out the one, the only Dragonite now. Let's see here. Broccoli, huh? Broccoli, broccoli, broccoli. Bulky broccoli, probably. Bulky, 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 bulky. Here comes a Stun Spore on us. It's going to cause us to be extremely slow now. There we go with the Paralysis. We're going to go ahead and get our Dragon Dance up, though, now. So that's awesome. Right there. Dragon Dance helping us out. Raising our attack. Raise our speed. That's probably not going to matter much right now. Broccoli with the lefties. Yep, it is a Stall Broccoli, guys. Stall Broccoli. Stall Broccoli. We're going to run Extreme Speed. Extreme Speed is going to do quite a bit of damage to Broccoli. Here comes a Substitute. It's going to take him down just barely above what he needs. So having the Extreme Speed on Dragonite is going to really be a lifesaver here against Broccoli. However, I know that we're probably going to have to eat up a, whatchamacallit. Oh, I'm paralyzed! Are you kidding me? Paralysis is happening. We're going to have to eat up this Moonblast. That's going to hurt. Moonblast, taking us down to 107 HP. Super effective. It does activate our weakness policy. However, it's not going to matter. Well, it is going to matter. No, it's not going to matter because of the fact he's still got Substitute up. So never mind, never mind. And I'm double paralyzed. The paralysis looks like it's going to cause me to lose my Dragonite. And not only that, it may actually cost me the game here in the end. Let's find out. So down goes Dragonite. That's extremely unfortunate. Goodbye, buddy. I love you. And he's going to continue getting lefties. Mr. Broccoli here. So we know he's got Moonblast. We know that's what's coming. We are down to our last Pokemon. And it's the one, the only Fertilizer. Here comes Fertilizer, ready to do some work here against Broccoli. So Broccoli here, obviously, we're going to want to take him out. Let's go ahead and do this. Here's the Moonblast from Broccoli. How much is it going to do to us? Who knows? Who knows? It's going to do quite a bit of damage. He's going to hide behind his sub. We're going to go ahead and run Hidden Power now. Hidden Power. He's going to hit Broccoli. And that's going to go ahead and cause his sub to faint. Or to fade. Now the question is, does he have enough for another sub? I don't think he does. If he does, it's like by 1. If he does. So he might as well just sack off this Broccoli and run into Moonblast. Yep, here's another Moonblast. Moonblast is going to take us down to 98. It's not very effective. It is going to drop our special attack, though, and that could be crucial. That could be crucial here at the end. In fact, that may allow for him to sneak out of here with a win. So we drop Broccoli down a little bit more. Wow, wow, wow. So we're coming down to the very last bit here. It's Venusaur versus Venusaur. How are we going to deal with this? Who knows? He's going to take some stone damage. We know he's going to run Synthesis like crazy. That's just the thing. Here's the Synthesis. That's the third Synthesis. And I'm really not liking the stall, so I'm trying to decide if I want to back out now. Here comes my Sludge Bomb. It's going to do a little bit of damage, not much. And that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Our special attack drops, so that actually is probably going to be key. And that's probably going to allow for him to pull off the win here. Here comes the Sludge Bomb. Yeah, that's going to allow for him to pull off the win here. So that Moonblast coming through. Here comes the Sludge Bomb again. Unless we get like a crit hit and it does like a massive amount of damage, he's going to pull off this win with that Moonblast. So not bad, sir. Very good matchup here with Dave. Good man. Good matchup here. So Sludge Bombs should finish us off this turn, unless a miracle happens. There we go. Finishes us off. Dave pulls out the win. I think my favorite part about Dave's team is actually probably the Whimsicott. The Whimsicott, actually, in my opinion, even though it wasn't used the way I use it, was still pretty interesting. I like that. We're going to save that one so we can upload that at a later time. It was fun. Good battle here with Dave. Alright, let's go ahead and get into this next battle. Let's see those in-game names and friend codes. In-game names and friend codes. Let's see here. So Valkron is asking, so why have you been stalling with Porygon? Porygon is extremely defensive. Porygon is extremely defensive, and I am not stalling with him. I mean, I could if I wanted to, but I'd be poisoning everybody and their mama, if that were the case. Alright, so good battle here with Dave. Let's go ahead and throw him a nice, if he's still on. Where's Dave? Dave. There's Dave. Throwing him a nice, because that was an awesome battle. Now let's go ahead and check out our next battle. Let's see those in-game names and friend codes, and we'll see who we're going to battle next here. Let's go ahead and get in. Here, let me go ahead and toss a good game to him. Venusaur Death Battle. There we go. Tossing that to him. That was a nice job. Let's go ahead and get into a battle with... Looking around. So many awesomeness here. So much awesomeness here. Let's get in a battle with Mo Ali. Valkron says, yes you did. I have no toxic on my Porygon. So here we go. Register. And if you honestly want to complain, Valkron, please leave. There we go. Said it. There you go. Really not in the mood for it today, but that's the way it is. Alright. Let's see here. Let's find... Where is he? I thought I had that guy picked out. Joe Reyes. Here we go. 3325. 2545. Yeah, 2545. And 7122. Bam. So we got King in here. I think I've battled King before. I think so. Thank you, sweetie. So here we go now. Getting in a battle here with Mary. Mary, Mari, blah, blah, blah. We'll see what happens here. A lot of people are sitting here. Go get him, Mo, is what everybody is saying. Uh-oh. Am I battling Mo? I didn't think I was battling Mo. Am I battling Mo? And I didn't realize it? I thought I was battling Mary. Maybe it's Mo's second team? Second? I don't know. Whoever it is, I don't see them at all. Looking for Mary. I don't see Mary whatsoever. Oh, there's Mary. Mary. Found her. Found her. So here we go. 6-on-6. Battle to the death. Battle to the death. Let's see how we do. Let's see here. Let's see here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There we go. So here we go. Going to music number 3. And I don't appreciate that comment, so we will just do this. There we go. Easy peasy. Done. Alright, here we go. Wow, Mary's team looks awesome. That actually looks very familiar. A very familiar looking team. That team, however, is really going to counter my team. Holy crap. Completely counter my team. So, we'll see what happens. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we do here. This should be awesome. Here we go. So here comes Mary issuing the challenge. It's going to start off with the Vaporeon, so there we go. We're going to send out Ferrothorn to begin, so that's awesome right there. That should help us out. That should help us out. It's going to run the Protect. That Protect could happen. Could happen. We put Stealth Rocks up, so we're okay with that Protect. We are. So, what to do next here? Got a very interesting team here. Let's do this. Here we go. So, we're drawing the Vaporeon. Let's see who comes out. It's her own Ferrothorn. Okay, so Ferrothorn coming in against Ferrothorn. He's gonna take some damage. We're gonna go ahead and run Gyro Ball. That's not gonna do much at all. Gyro Ball against Gyro Ball. He is gonna get Iron Barb's damage along with no Rocky Helmet damage. So he's got leftovers. A leftovers Ferrothorn. Okay, I'm assuming he's probably gonna do the same thing as I just did, and that's fine. What do I want to do here? Is that my best option? That's probably my best option, so we're going to go in here like this. Ha 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 ha. Mo Alley says, I added... You just said me. Did I say you? Well, then I'll go ahead and get a battle here with you here in a minute. I thought I said Mary, because that's who I was adding anyway, so we'll see here in a second. So, Ferrothorn's going to go ahead and withdraw. We're going to go ahead and take this opportunity to go ahead and, well, we're going to watch him withdraw first, so that's not going to work. But we are going to go ahead and Mega Evolve. Here comes his Heatran. Very good switch in for him, because he is held in the air with his thing. Whatever, his thing. Oh, man. So there we go. We ran Hidden Power Fire. He's got Flash Fire, so we're going to raise his fire attacks up even more. So that's not good. That means it's going to hurt like crazy if we stay in here. So let's do this now. Against Mary's team here. Here comes Fire Spin. I avoid the attack. Get the Sleep Powder off. Not even bad. Heatran is asleep. Now, the one thing I love about Heatran when he falls asleep, if you look at him, is his eyes are open the entire time. If that is not creepy, I do not know what is. Heatran with his eyes open as he sleeps. That's kind of extremely one of those creepy things to look at, but it's also kind of cool. It really is. Really, really is. So, now I gotta figure out what to do with Heatran here. Now that he's asleep. What is my best option here against Heatran? It's probably going to be this. So let's do this. Actually, you know what? I could do this. That would work really well. Don't want to risk it though. Trying to think. Yeah, let's do it. Here we go. Let's give it a try. We're going to switch Fertilizer out. And we're going straight to Dragonite. He's going to stay around, so he's sticking around. We just went ahead and came in with Dragonite. We're going to go ahead and get a Dragon Dance off. Is he going to stay in longer? Is he going to allow for me to do this, or is he going to switch out now? Switching out now is probably the best option for Mary. Mari. There we go. Withdrawing now. Let's see what he's going to. Here comes the Milotic. So Milotic coming in. Milotic. Wow. He's going to take some stone damage. We're going to get this Dragon Dance up, which isn't bad. Not bad at all. Now Milotic is bulky. Just extremely bulky. Especially. I'm trying to think about the rest of his team. I could do that. Don't want to do that though. Oh jeez, I don't know. You know what? Let's do this. Here we go. We're gonna run this attack. Here comes our Thunder Punch on this Milotic. Milotic's gonna hit Milotic. Milotic's gonna hit Milotic. Dragonite's gonna hit Milotic and take it out with that Thunder Punch. So not even bad. So here comes Ferrothorn coming out again. What are we gonna do about Ferrothorn? We got a few things we can do. About Ferrothorn. Now Ferrothorn, of course, has Gyro Ball. That's gonna hurt no matter what. What is Mari gonna do with Ferrothorn? It's a good question. Good question. I don't know. Maybe set up rocks now? I don't know, so we're just going to go ahead and do this. Withdrawing the Ferrothorn, going for a double switch, possibly forcing me to switch out? Maybe. He's going to switch out to the Heatran, coming back in. We did not switch. He's going to take some stone damage. We're going to go ahead and run our Dragon Claw on this Heatran. So Heatran's going to take this Dragon Claw. He's going to survive. But that was a crit hit. Air Balloons pop. We're in a much better situation now. We're going to go ahead and run another Dragon Dance now. So Dragonite's speed's going to raise. Let's see what's going to happen next here. We're going to go ahead. After 2 Dragon Dances, he's going to withdraw now. I'm assuming Ferrothorn's coming out this time. Here comes the Ferrothorn, which is probably the best decision right here. Coming out now. He's going to take some more stone damage. We're going to run Extreme Speed. We're actually going to damage ourselves more than we're going to do to him. Actually, that didn't do that bad of damage. I'm very surprised. There goes the Iron Barb's damage. He's got lefties, though, doesn't he? He does. So lefties, no Rocky Helmet damage, so there we go. So, next up, we're going to go ahead and run Dragon Claw right now on him. And that's nearly going to finish off Ferrothorn. Not quite. Oh no, if it's going to run Gyro Ball, that's probably going to finish us off. He's going to run the Iron Head. Iron Head's going to do quite a bit of damage to us, but we do survive it. So, there we go. Let's see here. So, we're going to have to sacrifice our Dragonite if we're going to take out this Ferrothorn. We're going to run the Extreme Speed. That's going to be enough to finish him off. But at what cost? Taking all these Iron Barbs damage. Huh. So, oh my goodness. It feels so good that we've got AC in our house again. Our AC keeps going out. It's been out this entire weekend. It's been crazy. It has. So here comes Samurott. What am I going to do about Samurott here? Samurott does probably have Aqua Jet, so we're going to go ahead and run Extreme Speed just to check. Actually, he does have Aqua Jet. What am I saying? I know he does. Here comes Extreme Speed. Is it going to be enough to finish off Samurott? Not quite enough. Here comes a Retaliate. Ooh, a normal gem, strength, and Retaliate. That's going to do a lot. That's going to finish us off. Wow, with a crit hit, I probably should have ran the Dragon Claw because that would have ended up getting the stab bonus and finishing off Samurott. As it is, did not happen for us. So, what to do about the rest of that team there? That's still a very good team. That Samurott. Why don't I do this? Alright, so we're okay with that, Samurott. We're going to go ahead and send in Porygon 2. We're going to trace Torrent. That's not really going to help us much, but it'll help us out a little bit. A little bit. I don't know if Samurott has. Does Samurott have close combat or a fighting type move? He might. He might. Here comes the Retaliate. Retaliate twice isn't going to do as much damage. So here comes the Tri-Attack that's going to finish off Samurott. Samurott faints, and we're good to go. So not bad, not bad. Let's see what's going to come out next. For Mari. Let's see here. In comes the Vaporeon. The big-time stall Vaporeon. And we're okay with that. We're okay with that. I'm assuming a Toxic is probably imminent. It's going to go straight for Ice Beam. Okay. Ice Beam coming straight in. We're going to go ahead and run Thunderbolt next. Thunderbolt's going to do quite a bit of damage to Vaporeon. Super effective. Why couldn't we get the Hex? That'd be amazing if we got the Hex. It would have been awesome, but we didn't. So Vaporeon's probably going to go ahead and Wish Protect here. If it's that kind of Vaporeon. Here comes the Protect. Does it got lefties? Did I totally mess with lefties? I think it does have lefties, doesn't it? Here comes a Thunderbolt. Oh, it doesn't have lefties. What item does Vaporeon have? Muddy Water. Interesting. It's a ground attack. No, it's a water attack. Still water attack. Here comes our electric attack. And, oh, the survival rate. He's trying to drop my accuracy down, that Vaporeon. Here comes Muddy Water again. Oh, jeez. It's going to go ahead. Yep, there's the accuracy drop. It's going to drop our accuracy down. We're going to go ahead and recover, though. Recover is going to recover our health up to 150. You know what? All you all talking about the ban thing, I will let you know exactly what's going on here. So you all sit tight, and I'll let you know the real thing going on. And you will see why I'm doing it, or what's going on. So we take him out. Let's see what happens next. Mary sent out Heatran. Okay, Heatran's still asleep. So that kind of works in our favor. And he's just barely alive. I don't know what's behind the Heatran, though. That's the thing. So he's still asleep. He avoids the attack. How are you going to avoid an attack while you're asleep? Oh, my accuracy dropped. That's right, accuracy dropped. Here comes a Fire Spin. It's going to do a little bit of damage. I'm trapped in a Fiery Vortex. Here comes a Tri-Attack. That should finish off the Heatran. Down goes Heatran. Man, not even bad. Not even bad. Do-do-do-do-do. So here we go. Here comes the Crobat. It's going to take a little bit of damage from stones. Crobat, however, is not going to appreciate this tech. Oh, I totally probably should have ran something else. Here comes the Toxic from the Crobat. That's going to go ahead and Toxic us. Not bad. We're going to run Ice Beam. Is that going to be enough to finish off the Crobat, though? That's the question. The bulk of the Crobat is real. And he's got Weakness Policy, so not bad. That's actually very interesting. We're going to take some Toxic damage. That's unfortunate, so we're going to want to recover because we don't want to go down to that. Crobat. Here comes the Venoshock. That's going to hurt. That actually is going to hurt a lot. We aren't able to survive it. Porygon 2 goes down and out. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and send in this guy. This guy should be able to put in some work. Here comes the Cloyster. Let's see here. Crobat's going to fly. Crobat is flying on us. We're going to run Icicle Spirit. It's not going to affect him. So, since he's flying in the air, and since we move second, we're going to just wait. Here comes the Fly Attack on us. That's going to hit us. And it's going to drop us down nearly halfway. But here comes the Icicle Spear. That's going to be more than enough to finish off the Crobat. One shot is enough to do it. And that's the battle. Not even bad. Crobat is huge, says Beartic Nation. I agree 100% with him. So Mary goes down and out. And that's the battle, guys. So there we go. We're going to save that battle. And now, let me go ahead and talk to y'all about my wonderful, wonderful issues with some people here. Okay? Alright. Let's go back out here. In fact, I'll turn down the music so I can make sure I speak clearly to everybody. Alright, so a lot of y'all are wondering, what's the deal with the ban? Blah, blah, blah. Why did I ban such and such? Why did it block out such and such? Here's the reason why. Okay, first of all, you know what, MrAGeezie, that's myself. The reason why I do this is for my son. I try to keep things clean or whatnot. I'm doing so many things. I'm balancing family, balancing teaching, balancing the Skype chats, balancing everything I do. I do this for you guys and my son, okay? Straightforward, okay? Now, some of y'all aren't going to like this, but you know what? There is more people in the chat than you realize. We had 75 people in our chat starting off, and then I went ahead and booted out about 7 or 8 people. Most of the people are from a group called Jodo Squad. They're actually a really cool group. The people are themselves, so no trash about them there, okay? But the thing is when I ask for something in the chat to happen, I expect it to happen, guys. Now, their thing was, oh, the chat is dead. We're going to make the chat lively. So they continue to spam different things, whether it be smiley faces or fake smiley faces or whatever. The bottom line is I asked them to stop. And as the chat creator, you know what? As myself, if I ask you to stop, there isn't much big deal from that. I asked you to stop, so stop. You know, while you may not see it, as soon as those people got banned, I've got a lot more people being active on our chat. That's simple, okay? The thing is you may not agree with it, but that's just the way it is, okay? I'm telling you, the reason why is because if I ask something, guys, just do it. Okay, don't question it. I'm not going to sit here and guide y'all wrong or anything. If you wanted to, and I had also told these people, if you do not enjoy it or if you want to do that, I told them make their own chat. I was trying to do things like that, make your own chat, so I'd keep the peace. But it turns out that as soon as I went to bed and I come back in the morning and I see a whole list of the same stuff, basically, or spam, and they're claiming it's not spam, even though basically spam, there's a few different definitions. Some people say it's one person saying the same thing or spamming the same message over and over again. That's understandable. Some people say it's just putting a whole bunch of junk. It's like spam mail. Okay, junk. When you do that over and over and over again, or it's nonsense, then that's spam. And that's what they continue to do. So we went ahead and took them out. I warned them. That's it. Bottom line. If somebody asks you something to do, and that's just perfect logic, if somebody's going to ask you something, please stop it. Okay? If the creator of the group asks you to stop something, stop it. If you don't like it, get out. I hate saying it, but that's the way it is. As a teacher, it's like me telling my students, put down the knife. Okay? Put down the knife. It's not what we want you to do. Alright, anyways, you know what? That's it. We're going to move on. That's all that happened, so we removed him. Let's move back on. Let's get those in-game names and friend codes in the chat if you want to battle. And we'll go ahead and pick someone to battle here next. Oh, jeez. Anyways, we're done with that. Moving on. Let's see here. It's really funny that everybody says that, because as soon as we got those people banned, a few more people were active, and it got active. Now, some of y'all think active is once every 3 minutes or 1 minute. You know what? For our group, it's okay to be once every 30 minutes or once every 15 minutes. That's fine. That's just it. Alright, looking for those in-game names and friend codes, and we'll go ahead and get a battle here with somebody. We are going to go ahead and battle Mo Ali. That's right. Because that's who we said we were going to go ahead and get. But Mo, I need your in-game name and friend code. I promised Mo guys a battle, so we'll go ahead and battle Mo here real quick. Where's Mo? Where's Mo? Mo, I see you. In-game name, friend code. There it is. See, Toady gets it. You know, I put it to the extreme when I sat there and said that, put down the knife. Toady, by the way, I love your cookie. I don't know if I can say that enough. One of my favorite things in the world, if you want to know, one of my favorite things in the world is cookie. I like cookies. That's just bottom line. I like cookies. I love cookies, and I always have, always will. Okay, cool, sweet. I've got Mo already added. What is your in-game name then? Ethan. Okay. So Ethan's the in-game name. We'll go ahead and get in a battle here with Ethan. That's not bad. Let's see here. So we're going to go ahead and get online now and get in this battle with Ethan here. Connecting to the internet. Please wait a moment. So we got 43 watching now. Thank you guys for being here. I greatly appreciate that. There is Ethan. We're going to go ahead and get in a battle here with Ethan and begin our next battle. So honestly, guys, that's it. See, now that's on my mind. So if you want to ask questions, feel free to do so. It's just one of those things where, in my opinion, because I am looking at chat today, I'm trying to do multiple things today. It's one of those things where, you know what? I love all you. I love all you. I did also say the fact that I am a little irritated the other day. And that's just the way it is. Sometimes, as much as I hate doing it, sometimes you got to do that. That's just the truth. Now, we did take out Becca. She did sit there. She basically said, blah, blah, blah. You did that because... Or, it's nice to know that you are upset. Or, what is it she said? She said something about, it's nice to know that you're irritated or some. It's basically her reasoning behind why I've been like this or whatever. Or thinking it's ridiculous. You know what? That's just adding more fire, more gas to the... More fuel to the fire. There we go. More fuel to the fire. And that's just the way it is. So, I'm not appreciating that. Wow, Ethan's team. Holy crap. I gotta get that off my mind now because Ethan's got a great team. It's got the Mawile, Noivern, it's got the Azumarill, Toxicroak, Talonflame, and Sceptile. That's a really good team. That's a very good team. That's extremely good. I don't know what I can do. That's a powerful team. Extremely powerful. Okay. I gotta take that thing out. If I don't take that thing out, we're done. That's simple. It's that simple. If I don't take that thing out, we're done. So let's do this. Yeah, here we go. This should be an interesting battle because that's actually a really extreme team. Alright, taking a look at the chat here. Gamer Guy Logan says, hey, MrAGeezie, do you think the Beldum will be like Torchic? Possibly. Add Jeezy to fire instead of fuel. Right. Add fuel to Jeezy. Valkron. Cut it out, buddy. Alright, so here comes the Noivern coming in immediately. We're sending in our Gyarados. So, not bad there. Trying to think if I can take out this Noivern from here or not. Noivern is a thing. Let's go ahead and do this. Here we go. That Noivern's got me concerned. It's got me concerned. He's going to withdraw the Noivern, so that's perfect. Totally okay with that. And now Josepe saying, Adam, sorry for having fun. Forgot it is banned on GZ Army. Hope that chat stays dead. The chat is not staying dead. I greatly appreciate it. Let's see here. So there we go. There we go. That is fine. You are more than welcome to head out. That's simple. So here comes the Azumarill now. That's actually a really good switch by him. Crap. Right after that, he does that. Azumarill. Gotta think about how to handle that Azumarill now. Azumarill really puts issues for me here. What is my best option here? I don't really have a best option because Azumarill is a beast, and plus it's got rough play, whatever. Play rough. That's right. Rough play. Play rough. It was one of those. Let's go ahead and run this attack and hope for a crit. Here comes our Stone Edge. It's not going to miss. Hoping for a crit to take out the Azumarill. Not quite enough. Play rough is probably going to be super powerful and take us out. It does take us out. So down goes our Gyarados. Our buffed up Gyarados is gone. And I am very worried about one poke now. Extremely worried about one poke now. Oh, jeez. What to do now? I could do that. Let's do this. Here we go. We're going to send out Trevenant. So Trevenant's going to come out against Azumarill. What are we going to do next here? It's a good question. Let's do this. Here we go. What is Azumarill going to do to us? That's a good question. That's a very good question. We're going to get the Will-O-Wisp off on the Azumarill. So not bad. We're going to drop his attack. Is the Azumarill really that slow? Here comes a Blizzard. Blizzard Azumarill. Not bad, sir. Not bad. It is going to take us down to 126. Here comes a burn to that Azumarill. Not bad, sir. Not bad at all. Very surprised that he's slower than that. Here comes a Horn Leech. That should finish it off. That's going to go ahead and finish off the Azumarill. Azumarill faints, and that's it. That's it. So let's see what's going to happen next here. Draco Wings got it right, and I appreciate this. Guys, if you don't like Jeezie's rules, just create your own chat. Or join any other chat. You're not needed to watch the stream or comment in this chat. I mentioned that to them, and they didn't do it. You know, it's not like I'm sitting there trying to tell them, you have to watch this chat. And I even told them, make another chat. And they didn't. So I don't know what to say. And I'm taken down by this Noivern. I don't know why I stayed in knowing that he probably had Air Slash. That was a horrible decision. Let's see what we're going to do now. Noivern. Noivern is a thing. We are actually really... Oh, he took out some pokes I desperately needed. That is not good. Not good whatsoever. We're going to try to run this now. Sending in the Nidoking against Noivern. What is Noivern going to run? I really don't have anything against this team. This Ethan's got a very good team in front of us. I wouldn't be surprised if we just get swept with the rest of this. That's kind of pretty much what's going to happen now. He's going to withdraw Noivern, which is awesome for us. And he's going to send out Toxicroak. That's actually okay, too. So there we go. We're going to get this Ice Beam off on Toxicroak. Not enough to finish him off, but it does quite a good amount of damage here. Now we got Toxicroak here. We obviously don't want to stick around for Toxicroak, so where are we going next? Let's do this. This should be a fine move here. What is Toxicroak going to do? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. Toady Sody says, if you want, you can stream also on Twitch and have people be mods. I know. I'm just not doing that right now. Let's see here. Let's see here. Done. Okay. So let's see what happens next here. I've made my move against Toxicroak. Let's see what he's going to do. My move. So here comes my Ice Beam. I'm actually faster than Toxicroak. Really didn't expect that. Toxicroak's going to go down to the Ice Beam. That took care of a threat. A big threat. So let's see what happens next here. Abdallah is actually back now. Abdallah is back. He's pretty much getting ready to do some things. He's he's actually one of the few people that basically sat there and was annoyed. He turned off his phone notifications and just sent me this small message like, "What are you doing, dude? Do you not see this going on?" But you know what? In that, I will say he probably should have had his notifications off, just period. But that got handled. So here comes Sceptile now. What is Sceptile gonna? Well, Sceptile could hurt us really badly. Now I'm thinking about it. Let's do this. Sceptile can hurt. What is Ethan gonna do with it? Okay. Let's see what Ethan's gonna do now. Just waiting on Ethan with the Sceptile. Now, Sceptile, of course, is a grass type, but he can do so many things. He's even got an air attack, I believe. Here comes a Leaf Storm attack on us. That's gonna hurt like crazy. Leaf Storm, we survive it, thankfully. It's going to drop his special attack harshly. We're going to run Fire Blast. It's going to connect. Is it going to finish off Sceptile, though? It does finish off Sceptile, so trying to make a comeback. But, oh, jeez. Question is, are we going to be able to do something here? That is the question here. So now we've got that going on. Abdallah, yeah, one thing that Abdallah and I have been talking about, we're talking about possibly me and him doing the stream together, to where on his channel and on my channel, he'll come and visit on my channel one day and I'll go to his exclusively. That way we can go ahead and get him going and there won't be so much pressure on him. And the reason why is because he's got other things to do. And I'm not saying like y'all aren't important to him. He's just got some other things on his plate and his night schedule is killing him. His work schedule absolutely is wrecking him right now. But he's okay. He's okay. Here comes the Draco Meteor. That's going to finish off our NATO King. Should, anyways. Yep, it's a crit hit. That definitely finished us off. Definitely finished us off. That's just the way it is. Wow. So I am completely not even paying attention to this battle like I should be. Over and kicking our butt. Now, the one good thing is we did take out the almighty important Sceptile, and that's going to help us out immediately. Gamer Guy Logan says, when is the Deancey stream? We'll probably actually end up doing that later on. Not today, but... Not today. What am I saying? Not today, but we'll probably do that soon. We'll probably put up trivia this week, and we'll be good to go from there. What is Mawile going to do? Probably a play rough, I'd imagine. Probably. Most likely. We got Earthquake. But we got Earthquake. Let's see here. What is Mawile gonna do? We'll find out right now. Well, I say we're gonna find out right now if he makes a move. He's taking his time, thinking what he's gonna do. Here we go. I'm gonna withdraw my Garchomp. Stretching that arm. Here comes Heatran. Heatran coming in. Let's see what Mawile's gonna do. Possibly a Sucker Punch. He's going to withdraw Mawile, so a double switch here. Who's he bringing in? Talonflame coming in. Not bad, sir. Not bad. That Talonflame coming in. Huh, what am I going to do about Talonflame now? Let's do this. Here we go. Talonflame with that high stats. What are we going to do? What are we going to do about it? We're going to have to do something. We're going to have to do something. Or else we're going to regret it. That's pretty much it. We're going to regret it if we don't. How long is soon? Soon is soon. Soon is soon. Let's see here. I think it's funny. Now, this may sound wrong of me, but some of the immaturity that's happening is actually really immature. Because now I'm being subtweeted, etc., etc. I don't subtweet. I don't. Just a lot of immaturity. Now, granted, most of y'all are young. I don't treat people young. I don't. He's going to go ahead and run the Sword Stance. I'm going to run Hidden Power. Not bad Sword Stance. Hidden Power is going to hit. It's going to do nearly half health. Not bad. Not bad. He's got Leftovers? What? Leftovers Talonflame. Not interesting combination there. Expecting the switch. Here comes a Brave Bird right now. That's going to hurt. But I should be able to resist it. Resist! There it is. With the resist, my air balloon is going to pop. He's going to damage himself to just at half. Here comes another Hidden Power. It's going to take him pretty low now. Oh my goodness. So close. There's the lefties. I'm assuming a Roost is imminent, probably. A Roost is probably imminent. Which would suck for me. Which will suck for me. Just putting that out there. Let's see. We'll find out right now what he's going to do with Talonflame. There's the Roost. Figured that would happen. Huh. There's the Roost. I gotta figure out how to handle it. Roost is going to raise his HP up. We're gonna go ahead and get this not bad attack off. There we go. It's gonna take him down to halfway. He's gonna get a bit of lefties. That may put him up just above. It is. Okay, that's not bad. We're gonna be able to survive an attack, and if he runs an attack, we should be able to take him out, actually. Should is the key word. Is he going to go ahead and Talonflame Brave Bird now? Probably. He'll probably Brave Bird now. Let's see. Here comes the Brave Bird, and I feel stupid. And I feel stupid. Here comes the Brave Bird. It's going to take us down to 21 HP. He's going to lose some health. I actually ran Earth Power. It's not going to affect Talonflame. He's got lefties. That's going to heal him up some. So at this point, we're probably going to lose our Heatran, which is saddening. Very saddening. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Let's see here. We'll be alright. Here we go. Here comes a Brave Bird. That is going to finish us off. Talonflame is going to finish off Heatran. That's fine. It's not very effective. Heatran's gonna faint. Sorry, cough cough. Heatran's gonna faint. Let's see what's gonna happen next here. Why is YouTube having these problems in your streams, MrAGeezie? What streams? I actually didn't see an issue, so let me know. Let's go ahead and bring in this guy, the one and only OHKO. So here comes OHKO himself, Quagsire, ready to put in some work. Work. And perfect timing going against Talonflame. Here comes a Brave Bird from Talonflame. It's going to do a lot of damage. It will. It should be fine. There we go. There's a recoil damage on Talonflame. We're going to go ahead and run Stockpile. Let's see here. So there's the lefties. Here's my lefties. Not bad. If you're asking why I did that, that's the reason why I did that. I ran a ground-type attack because I was hoping he'd run Roost. If he ran Roost, he would have lost his ground-typing, and we would have been good to go. So there we go. Talonflame healing up. We're going to go ahead and run another Stockpile. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Mr. OHKO is here. Mo Ali said I lost. If you want, you can forfeit, but I wouldn't say you lost. If you get one crit will absolutely wreck me. It will. It will. So let's see here. Talonflame isn't that bad of a Pokemon. Let me say that right now. A lot of people are saying they're like, Talonflame sucks. It's actually not that bad. Talonflame has got its purposes, and it's got its weaknesses. You bring anything with rocks, and you're good to go. You're good to go. So Talonflame's attack is going to raise sharply. We're going to go ahead and get another Stockpile off. There's our Stockpile. Let's see here. Yeah, Mo Ali says, never knew that. Basically, if you get a crit hit, that goes through all my defensive raises, and then plus you get the crit damage on me. So that actually, with my ability still, I'm probably going to survive it still, but you know what? It's still going to do quite a bit of damage to me. That's just it. Super Momo Fire says, Talonflame is now fried chicken. Here comes the Brave Bird, not getting the crit that time. Hit damage by recoil. Here comes my Waterfall now. Waterfall is about to play a part here. Oh, I don't know why YouTube is being stupid like that. I don't know why it thinks we have tags or something like that. It's something that YouTube's doing, updating something, but I don't know. I wish I could tell you. I think it's extremely stupid. It's annoying more than anything. Because if you put two spaces, it ends up putting that little sign thing. If you put, I think, an apostrophe, sometimes it puts it there. It's just annoying. Completely annoying. Here comes Mawile. Mawile will actually present a problem here. Will present a bit of a problem here. And the reason why I say that is Mawile has this huge power ability. Now, that is an ability. That is not an attack. Or actually, if it's Mega Mawile, here it is, Mega Mawile. That is an ability, that is not a buffer, so I'm not going to be able to ignore that. So, let's see what happens next here. Here comes Mega Mawile coming in. Here comes Ironhead, going for the flinches. It's not very effective. We flinch and we can't move. Great. Please don't do this to me. Please don't do all this to me. Oh my goodness. If we get flinch tacked all the way to death, I'm going to, like, cry. You will see a grown man cry on the stream. Here comes a Swords Dance. Now, Swords Dance is not what I would do. Here comes a Waterfall Retaliation. Waterfall is going to do a small chunk of damage. Not bad. Not bad. We're going to go ahead and get lefties. Let's see here. So what he needs desperately is a crit hit. Now, if he gets a crit hit, all heck's going to break loose. It really is. It is, because he should be able to take me out. Here comes a Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch is going to hit. It's not going to get a crit. Here comes my Power-Up Punch. Bam. Draco Wing says, yeah, when I played the other ones, I didn't get very many viewers for like Titanfall and stuff. That's why I stopped playing it. Here comes a play rough on me, hoping for that crit. Does quite a bit. Here comes another power-up punch by Quagsire. Mr. OHKO takes Mawile down to nearly half health. With our attack raise, our attack's basically now at 200%, I think. Yeah, I think 200%. So what are we going to do about Mawile now? Well, we're at 118 HP. Mawile is just wrecking havoc on us. Here comes an Iron Head, going for the flinch. Hopefully no flinch. Takes us down to 97 HP. And we get our recover off. So there we go. Recover's a thing. Not bad. Our HP's restored. And we're good to go there. Not bad, not bad, not bad. So now we're going to Waterfall to finish off the Mawile. Or not finish it off, but do some damage. Here comes a Play Rough. It's going to do a decent chunk of damage. Here comes Waterfall. So Play Rough does roughly about 44 damage? Something like that. Oh, are you kidding me? We did not finish off the Mawile. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Mawile is going to go down on this next turn. So here comes Play Rough. Unless he, of course, gets a crit here. No crit. Okay, good. Here comes a Power-Up Punch. That's going to finish off the Mawile. Mawile goes down. Now, now correct me, I think crits are, is it 5% or 10%? Let me know. Unaware is the reason why Quagsire is so lethal. It's because I get to ignore abilities. Not abilities, I get to ignore stat changes. So here comes the Noivern, who's going to frisk our leftovers. I think he already knew that. Now, for some reason, I think he has got, I don't know. I think he might be choiced. Or, possibly Specs? Maybe. We will see. Let's see what Noivern's going to do next here. Who knows? Who knows what's going on? Let's see here. All you're saying, GG Val, nice and little Wolves group. Why is she not banned? I'm not banning her. I'm totally okay with that. She has said some stuff, but you know what? I'm not banning her yet. She's doing fine for right now. If she wants to be banned, all she has to do is ask. And I hate doing it. I do. I really do. But that's just kind of it. Okay? I hate doing it, but I'll do what I need to. So let's see here. Ban it. Here comes the Air Slash. It's going to take us down to 163. We're going to go ahead and run Waterfall, get a little bit more damage on Noivern. Super effective. So it's coming down here to the end. If I can get lucky enough to finish off the Noivern, we'll be in good position. If not, we're done. And even if we don't survive an attack, I think our last Pokemon would be able to finish off Noivern. Let's see here. I like Paper Manga's comment. If you guys took anything from the VGCs, it should be the fact that we all have one common love, and that's Pokemon. So instead of being haters towards each other, we should all be friends. No corny intended, he says. So not bad. Not bad. So good win here against Ethan. I know that Quagmire absolutely wrecked. But I totally agree with it. Oh, crap. No, we want to save it. Yeah, save it. All right. So let's get those next in-game names and friend codes, and we'll go ahead and get the next thing here. Quagsire is my mom's favorite Pokemon. OHKO, I think it's just awesome, period. Personally, I think it's awesome, period. Toady says, no, I'm glad she's not banned. Okay, cool. Alright, good battle there with Ethan. Let's go ahead and remember, I'm not going to stream as long today. So we're going to do one more singles battle, and then we'll go ahead and start our multis. Our multis and our other thing. Yeah. LOL, Jeezy, you use Quagsire too much. It's your MVP. I think he would be. I think he is. Mo says he was wishing I didn't use him. Me, Kid Mario, I can't help you with the HTML tags. I wish I could do something about it. We've got 39 strong people here watching. Joe Reyes, Juan, Super Momo Fire, Jay the Master is here, Mo Ali, Toady Sodi, Trainer Artie. Oh man, does Trainer Artie want to battle? I don't know. I don't know. Possibly. We'll see. But let's get those in-game names and friend codes. And wow, this is kind of embarrassing. This is kind of embarrassing. My mother, my mother has basically sent me a my mother has sent me a voicemail saying that she's got clothes for my son. So that's embarrassing, but okay. Let's see here. So let's go ahead and see what's going on next. Looking for in-game names and friend codes. Who have I not battled yet? See here. Let's go ahead and get GZ Battles, says Trainer Artie. You know what? I do have Trainer Artie. I don't remember Trainer Artie's in-game name. Let's go ahead and get Trainer Artie in here. I have a feeling that I'm going to go ahead... Oh, it's Farron. That's right. So Farron is Trainer Artie. I have a feeling I'm going to regret this because she's already told me that she's got power on her team. Alright, now since I reserved this spot for Trainer Artie, who's from Oklahoma, finally I find another Oklahoman that's doing this. I'm actually going to go ahead and do one more singles battle after this, but I want to get in the battle here with Trainer Artie. This should be interesting. Totally pumped about it. Totally pumped. Totally pumped. Farron, huh? Which team do I want to use? Let's use this team. Yeah. Why is my comp so bad, says Blake Garber. I'm not sure. Oh, his computer. Oh, wow. There we go. Not a bad team there. So we've got the Aegislash. We've got the Gudra, Tyranitar. We've got the Gyarados, Amoonguss, and Kangaskhan. So how am I going to deal with this? Huh. That's a very good team. Let's start off by saying that right now. What do I want to do here? That's an extremely good team. Let me start off by saying that, okay? Yeah, I think that'll work. Here we go! Here we go! Nappy is not from Oklahoma. I sure wish he was. If he was from Oklahoma, I would be even better. Toady Sody is from Houston. I'm actually going to be in Houston next week. So, not bad. Farron sent out Injection. It is the Amoonguss. So, Amoonguss comes out. We're going to lead with Trevenant, figuring that that's what he was going to lead off with. Now, Amoonguss has, like, a whole bunch of different moves, including fire moves and all this other jazz, so... Not exactly the greatest thing in the world, but it is what it is. We're going to go ahead and get a Will-O-Wisp off. He avoids the attack. Here comes a Sludge Bomb on us. Sludge Bomb's going to do quite a bit of damage to us. Oh, man. We're definitely going for our Will-O-Wisp. We need it. We need it badly. Need it badly. So badly. So badly. We'll see what happens here. Infection. Very interesting name. So, that's why some people call it Willow-Mess. Willow-Mess, because that's sometimes what happens. Unfortunately for us. Now the question is does his have Regenerate or not? So here comes a Will-O-Wisp. It's gonna hit this time. What is he gonna do? Here comes a Sludge Bomb again. Sludge Bomb's gonna hit. It's gonna take us down to 77. We're poisoned, so that's a thing. We're poisoned now. We are gonna get our Berry to activate. Hooray for Berry! Yay for Berry! Take us up to 125. We are gonna get some poison damage. No, for poison. We're hurt by poison. He gets burned, of course. That's fine. And did our Berry not come back? Our Berry did not come back, did it? Crap. That sucks. That sucks. But we should be good still. We should still be good. Should still be good. Just gotta figure out what to do. That Amoonguss, though, I'm telling you. I don't know what to do. Here we go. We're gonna switch out Trevenant while we get this chance here. And we're going to send in Nidoking. Nidoking coming out now. He's going to withdraw Infection, which is awesome. Kind of predicted that may be the case. Here comes... Okay, interesting name here. Thoughts is in. How do I want to deal with Thoughts? I like it. I just got to figure out how to deal with it. Let's see here. My best option will probably be... Huh. I really got to save that guy. Wow. My best option is this, and that's kind of sad. We're going to withdraw Nidoking now, and out comes the one and only Quagsire. She says I'm calling her a boy. My bad. You are a girl. We have a band directors convention in Houston. That's why. Holy crap, that crit hit is incredible for her. That's going to cause issues for me. That crit hit. Wow, that might have just caused me some problems. Here comes a Dragon Pulse. That's going to get the stab. She might have just finished off my Quagsire. Yep, Quagsire faints. I can't really do anything to the rest of her team. Nope, nothing much I can do. I can't stand the power. There's no way. No way. Ain't gonna happen. We're gonna send in Garchomp, but Thoughts here is gonna withdraw. I think I'm gonna get swept here. Here comes Infection again with possible Effect Spore happening. There we go, coming out. We're gonna go ahead and get a Dragon Claw off on him. See how much it's gonna do? Not much. We're gonna take some damage from Rocky Helmet. Not bad. He's gonna take some burn damage. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah. Not good for us here. Not good. We're going to switch out Garchomp, just in case he's running Spore, and we're going to send out Trevenant again. Trevenant coming out. Let's see what happens here. Here comes a Giga Drain coming on us. He's going to do some damage to us. Not enough to finish us off, though. He is going to gain some health back. Let's see here. We're going to take some poison damage. Alright, come on now. Where's my berry? Are you kidding me? I got no berry at all? Okay, there we go. We're harvesting our berry, finally. We're going to get that citrus berry action. Holy crap. I was about to say, if we don't, then that's going to suck so badly. So badly. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Let's do this. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and run Protect next. And here comes a Synthesis. Not even bad. Wow, Synthesis. Oh, man. You know what? I don't think we're going to stand a chance here. I think that we're about to get wrecked. I do. We do get the burn damage, so that's not bad. That's not bad. But there's not much we can do against Infection here. Infection absolutely wrecking us right now at this time. Yeah, we're just getting wrecked. We're going to withdraw Trevenant now. And we're going to send out Nidoking. Nidoking coming out now, ready to put in some work. Here comes the Sludge Bomb. That's not going to affect us much. Able to eat that up like a champ. There's the burn damage from Infection. Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, here we go. So he's going to withdraw Infection. Kind of figured that'd be the case. I'm predicting an Aegislash coming out. Nope, Thoughts is coming back out. Thoughts is here. We're going to run Ice Beam on Thoughts. See how much damage Ice Beam does on Thoughts. It does a decent chunk of damage. Not bad. What attack did Thoughts have? I'm trying to remember. It ran an attack. It ran Dragon Pulse. It ran something else. I don't know. What to do about Thoughts here? I don't know what to do about Thoughts. Thoughts is an issue here. Let's do this. Here we go. We're gonna go for another Ice Beam. See how much damage it gets off here on Thoughts. She's probably a Soul Fest. It's super effective. Here comes the Dragon Pulse on us. Can we take one Dragon Pulse? Stab Dragon Pulse. Maybe we are able to take it. Not bad. Not bad. So Thoughts is definitely a defensive switch-in Pokemon. So it looks like we... I don't know. I don't know. Thoughts is an extremely good Pokemon to have here. I'm assuming she's going to switch out now. The question is, who is she going to switch out to? And did we pick the right move to counter it? That's one way to find out. Let's see. Withdrawing Thoughts. Kind of figured that would happen. And here comes the Tyranitar. I was going to say Tyrantrum. Tyranitar comes in, getting that Sandstream up. Sandstream kicks up. Here comes my Ice Beam. Ice Beam's going to hit Tyranitar, not do enough damage to take it out. So now we got to figure out what to do now. And that's an issue. That is an issue. Why did my Quagsire go down? I don't know. I wish it didn't. Oh, jeez. I don't know. What is Quagsire going to do? Send out this guy. Here we go. Nidoking, come back. We're going to send out the one and only Garchomp. So Garchomp coming out now, ready to take on this Tyranitar. Here comes the Earthquake. We figured would happen. Earthquake's going to do a little bit of damage on us. Not going to finish us off, though, so that is awesome and amazing. There we go. And I misclick. I misclick and I hit Dragon Claw. Rather than my Earthquake. Misclick Dragon Claw. We are just completely getting annihilated right now. Holy crap. Misclick. How did I do that? That's just horrible. That's just horrible, but that's the way it is. What can I do about the rest of this team? It's really going to be hard to do anything about the rest of this team. I need to pretty much get lucky and take out something here pretty quick, or else that's not going to happen. So Asuna's in. We're going to go ahead and send out Heatran. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and run this attack. So we're going to get an Earth Power off on Asuna, who's locked into Earthquake, I'm assuming. And that's going to finish off Asuna. Super effective. Asuna goes down and out. So no sweep, but holy crap, absolutely wrecked me right now. Happy thoughts. It could be. I'm totally cool with happy thoughts. I'm seeing everybody say that. So able to take out one poke on her team, but really, really, really getting wrecked. Getting wrecked right now. So what can we do about this? Let me see here. Why have a Life Orb on a Talonflame? I have no idea. Here comes Mega Kangaskhan coming in now. The Megacon is a thing. It is a thing. What is it going to run, though? That's the question. I don't know what it's going to run. It's probably going to hurt us, though. Whatever it is, it's going to hurt us, probably. Megacon. Or it's a Kangaskhan right now. It's not Mega. But I'm assuming it's probably Mega, because it could be Gyarados. Gyarados could be her Mega. I don't know. We're going to switch out Heatran. And we're going to go ahead and send in Trevenant. Trevenant coming back in, even though we're poisoned. Let's see what she's going to run. Here comes the Kangaskhan Knight. So we've got Mega Kangaskhan here. It's a thing. It is a thing. So Mega Kangaskhan coming in. It's going to go ahead and use Fake Out. It's not going to affect us, which is awesome. Sandstorm's going to subside. That's nice, too. Poison's going to hurt, though. Poison's going to really hurt. Hurt by the poison. We do harvest our berry. And we eat it. So there we go. Not bad. That berry coming in at the perfect time. Raising us up to 99 health. 99 health. 99 health. I want to say something else, but I'm not going to. I think all of you know what I was going to say. 99 bottles of Coke on the wall. 99 bottles of Coke. Here we go. Let's see here. Alright, so we're going to run Will-O-Wisp because I figured she'd run Sucker Punch. So not bad. We're going to get the burn on Big Papa now. We're going to take some poison damage. It's going to take us low enough to where our berry should activate. Should is the key words. Should. Oh, but we didn't get berry. No berry for us. That sucks. That sucks. So now I got to figure out what to do because no berry equals crap. Crap. That's all we can really say. Crap. So we're going to go ahead and switch out now while we get this chance. Alright, here comes the Sucker Punch again. It's going to fail. Here comes the burn on Big Papa here. Sending out our Gyarados now. Very curious what's going to happen now. We'll find out here from Big Papa. Josepe Lopez says, wow, is Awesomeness banned like banned 2 now? I didn't say that. Jeezy is banning people like Smogon be banning pokes. Hardy har har. Touche. So there we go. We got the younger Joey here. Who's giving me that burn. Let's see here. What is going to happen next here? So she's deciding right now what she's going for. Alright, I figured she'd withdraw Big Papa. Let's see who she's going into. Stick it in. Could that be Aegis Slash? It is Aegis Slash. We're going to go ahead and run a Dragon Dance. Get that Dragon Dance up. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Interesting choice here. I decide what to do here because that could be bad for us. That could be bad for us. We're going to get another Dragon Dance off. We see that she did not run an attack, so I'm assuming she's going to run a Swords Dance this turn. Or a regular attack. Here it is. Stance change. What attack is it going to run? Maybe, Shadow Ball. Okay, here comes the Shadow Ball. It's going to hit us. It's going to do a huge chunk of damage. Holy crap. And it causes our special defense to fall. That's not what we wanted at all. No way. Not what we wanted. That's horrible for us. So, I'm assuming he's going to go ahead and go back to shield form this turn. We're going to go ahead and Mega Evolve just in case. We'll see here. We're going to go ahead and Mega Evolve now. We're going to get our Mold Breaker going on. Here comes our Earthquake. That's going to finish off Aegis Slash. It should from here. And that's a dead Aegis Slash. So, Aegis Slash goes down and out now. Let's see here. What is she going to bring out next? Here comes Red Rocket. Red Rocket, her own Gyarados here, is going to get the Intimidate drop to drop our attack down. That's not bad, Red Rocket. Not bad at all, sir. So, let's see what's going to happen now. We are faster, we are stronger, if you will, as far as that, but we are at less than 0.5% of our health. She's going to withdraw Red Rocket, and who's she bringing in? Thoughts is coming back in, just to do a little bit of scouting, I'd imagine. And here comes a Stone Edge on Thoughts. That should finish off Thoughts from here. Thoughts is gone and out. So, possibly a turnaround? I don't know. I really still think she still has the upper advantage here. Here comes Big Papa, and that's the reason why right there is Big Papa. That's why I think she's still got the advantage here, and may finish us off here. Yeah, she should still be able to finish us off. I'm assuming with Sucker Punch. Oh, she didn't run Sucker Punch, so an Earthquake's going to hit Big Papa here. Is that enough to take it out? It's not enough to take it out. Oh no, a power-up punch is going to hurt. That was a crit. Here comes the second one from the Joey. Is the burn going to take him out? Is the burn going to take out the Kangaskhan? Come on, burn. Do it for us. Do it for us. Oh, it hangs on with like a sliver of health. A sliver of health, and that's going to be the end of our Gyarados, unfortunately for us. Oh, Gyarados, you failed me. Failure by the Gyarados. It's a thing. We're actually going to switch out to Trevenant. So Trevenant's going to come out next. It's going to be withdraw Big Papa. Interesting. Here comes Red Rocket. Red Rocket is her own Gyarados. It's going to get the Intimidate drop. That's fine. Alright, we're going to take some poison damage. That's going to hurt. Let's see here. We are going to harvest our berry. Finally harvesting our berry and eating it up. That's what we've been needing. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. We've been needing that berry for a while now. Like, for a long while now. So, Red Rocket's going to use Ice Fang. We avoid the attack. We're going to get the Horn Leech off. That's going to massively help us out. Although we did take a Intimidate drop. So that's going to allow for us to go up to 122 HP. How much is the poison going to do? It's going to take us down to 98 HP. So not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. So Ice Fang is what she's packing. Now we know. Ha 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 ha. What do I want to do now? There's really not much I can do. There's not much I can do. She's probably going to finish us off here. Here comes the Ice Fang. It is going to connect. That is going to not take us out, surprisingly. We're going to get a Will-O-Wisp off on the Gyarados, causing that burn to happen here. We're going to take this poison attack. That should be enough to take us out. It is enough. So we don't even get a chance at our berry. But we did some good things here by burning the Red Rocket here now. So that's nice. That's nice and useful. It is useful. So now we're going to send out Gyarados again, our death fodder here, if you will, who's got the Mold Breaker ability. Probably not going to matter here, but we're going to give it a try anyways, you know. I'm assuming we're going to have a speed tie here. Nope, Red Rocket's faster. He's going to get the Ice Fang off, and we survive the Ice Fang. Not bad. Here comes a Stone Edge. It's going to connect. That might finish off Red Rocket. It does finish off Red Rocket. Not even bad. Wow. So, taking out Red Rocket here. Let's see what happens next here. Big Papa's going to come in now. That's no bueno. Big Papa's probably going to take us out here. Big Papa, huh? Yeah, Big Papa's probably going to finish us off here with any kind of attack. We're going to switch out right now. And we're going to go to Nidoking. We don't want to risk a Sucker Punch, and we're hoping she goes for a Sucker Punch. Here comes Fake Out. Fake Out's probably going to be enough to take us out. Wait a minute. Oh, we survived Fake Out with 5 HP. The burn's going to finish off Big Papa. Not even bad. Not bad. Oh, man. Here's the only problem, though. The rest of her team. She's got Aegislash. And I think she's still got Amoonguss. I think so. Here comes Infection, that Amoonguss. Oh, geez. With the burn. Why couldn't you take burn damage right now? I would. Oh, is Amoonguss the last one? It is. Alright, you know what? Go big, go home. Go big or go home. Here we go with our Nidoking here. Trying to make this comeback. She absolutely owned us at the beginning. Let's see here. Oh, she avoids the Fire Blast. Giga Drain is going to finish us off. Wow, wow, wow. That's going to go ahead and give her, like, 2 health. 2 HP. And, wow. I should have just went for the Ice Beam. I should have. Here comes the burn on the Infection. We're going straight for this guy, because I think he can get at least 1 attack off. Here comes Gyarados with 17 HP, so even if she Giga Drained us, it wouldn't do much. Let's see here. Oh, but that's not going to do much damage. Oh, but it's our best shot. It's our best shot, so we're going to go ahead and go for it. Here comes our Earthquake. I'm sure it's going to do more than 17 HP worth of damage, so it's going to be worth it in the end. Not bad. Here comes a Giga Drain. It's going to Giga Drain our 17 HP away. It's super effective. That was a crit hit. A crit hit. Going to take her back in the yellow. Gyarados is going to faint. Wow, 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 wow. There's the burn, taking her down. And we're going to go ahead and send out Heatran next. Heatran coming in, hoping to be able to take out Infection here. Don't know if that's going to happen, though. We're in the air with our air balloon. And let's see if our attack hits or not. It really comes down to this, because I don't know what she's got packing. We're going to run Heat Wave. It is going to connect. That should be the battle here. Not bad at all. Not bad. Great game here. Not bad at all. Good battle there with Trainer Artie and Trainer Venus. Farron. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but great battle there from you. Definitely saving that. We'll post that up later for you guys. Wow. Great battle. Give her the hand claps, because I thought it was absolutely epic. I did. Oh, man. I did anyways. I did. I really did. Let's see here. Y'all thought it was banded? I don't know about banded. But that's just the way it is. Alright. Anyways, there's Farron. We're going to go ahead and back out now. I guess the close is done. If you hear that beep, that means our close is done washing. Great battle there with Farron. We're going to do one more singles battle because I promised her that one. And then we'll go ahead and go into multis and our next battle. So here we go. Let's see those in-game names and friend codes. Ba-da-da-dum, dum, ba-da-dum. Ba-da-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum. So, in-game names and friend codes, and we'll go ahead and get into battle here with somebody. There's Blake sending us a battle request. That was a great battle. That really was. I thought it was absolutely great. I did. So, guys, I really thank you guys for showing up here today, and for, even despite the things going on in the chat, for being able to stick around. I greatly appreciate that, because It's your support that makes this work for me, and it's your support that helps my family out. So thank you guys very much. The only thing we can do now is continue to grow. I request you guys help out with that. So let's see here. Nothing on my team is banded, said Trainer Artie, Trainer Venus. It was a very good team. It was a very good team. Extremely good team. I probably should have lost. Alright, let's go ahead and get in. We're going to do one more singles battle. Let's get Coob in here. Coob will be our last singles battle for today. I don't know if I have Coob. If not, I will add Coob. Do I have Coob? I don't think I do. I don't, so we need to add Coob right now. And then we'll go from there. Coob, Coobity Coob. Register friend. Let's see who we're going to get here. Local. Let's find Coob. Now, for some of y'all asking, I don't mind. I know some of these people that are doing all these things. See, I'm not sitting there. I'm not one that'll sit there and be like, I hate you forever. In fact, I don't even hate them because honestly, those people are awesome people. How many times have I talked about Becca or had her in the chat here? It's not like I don't love Becca. We've had Josepe Lopez, the man. Totally all for him. And you know what? That just happens sometimes. Sometimes some people just do things, okay, that I don't agree with. Okay, and all that I ask, and everybody should ask, is just respect those opinions. And respect what's being asked, especially about the creator. Okay? But anyways, you know what? That's okay. We're going to get this singles battle in, and then we're going to go straight into multi-battles. And then I think we'll be done. Yeah, maybe one free-for-all. So there we go. But, yeah, you guys can let me know in the chat. What do you think about that? If you're... Basically, it's almost like... I'm talking about Skype again. Skype chat. If it's my Skype chat, please follow my rules. Or listen to what I say. If it's my home and you come over, you're going to follow what I say. I think it's just considerate. But anyways, love everybody. Let's see what's going on now. Neo Galaxy Storm is here. What's going on, Neo Galaxy Storm? But yeah, it's one of those where, you know what? They may not like what I did. They may hate me for it. They may never come back. And if they don't ever come back, then that's fine. I still love all of them. And if they ever did want to come back, they could always talk to me, and we might be able to work something out. Because I don't like it when people are banned for life. I think it's a horrible idea. And nobody wants that. Oh, who am I going to bring? Let's bring in this team. Coob now is... Let's move on to Coob. Coob is absolutely awesome. I already know that. Wow. Trick Room? Wow. Ooh. The one poke I did not want to see is on Coob's team. That's a problem. That's a huge problem. Huge problem. Crap. That's all I can say. Crap. Oh, this is going to be difficult. This is going to be absolutely difficult here. I just got to decide what he's going to lead with. That's the problem. Oh, no, I don't want to lead with you. No. That would be horrible. That would be a horrible decision. Crap. Oh, this is tough. I'm trying to think here. That's probably my best option. I just don't know if I want to use it first. I don't think I have much of a choice. So here we go. Going straight into this battle. $37 watching now. Thank you guys so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Alright. Here we go. Cobain is coming out now. We're going to go ahead and send out our Gyarados against Electros. That's actually the one poke I did not want to see. So it's like, crap. Really? The one poke I didn't want to see, and it comes out. Great. So I got to figure out how to handle this Electros now. Let's do this. Here we go. Because Electros is power. I don't care what everybody says. Electros is power. He's got that levitate ability, though. And my Gyarados, a certain Gyarados, can handle it. We'll just put it that way. We'll just put it that way. But we'll see what he does. We'll see what he does. I don't know what he wants to do. Let's do this. Here we go. I'm sure this wasn't the poke Cobain didn't want to see starting off. Now, Electros is pretty slow, and that's the other problem. I'm actually going to switch out my Gyarados on purpose, trust me. And we're going to send out Garchomp next. Garchomp's going to come out. Here comes the Thunderbolt. It's not going to affect me, so not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see here. What am I going to do next here? Let us do this. Here we go. What is Cobain? Cobain's going to head out. I said, what is Cobain? What is he going to do? Here comes Sarko. Who's Sarko? Sarko is the Cofagrigus. We're going to go ahead and get an Iron Head on Cofagrigus. That's not going to do anything. Plus, we're going to get our Mummy ability now. So, Mummy is an ability for us. That was weird. Did y'all hear that audio drop? I did. What are we going to do about Sarko? Well, I'm fully expecting a Trick Room to come up here shortly. I am. And I think I just made a huge mistake. I did. We're going to send out Trevenant. That's a huge mistake. Sending out the Trevenant against Cofagrigus. Here comes a Trick Room, which we expected to happen. Question is he bulky defensively or not? I don't know. I don't know. So we're going to do this instead. Here comes a Will-O-Wisp from him. That's fine. We actually return the Will-O-Wisp right back at him. So double Will-O-Wisp happening. He's burnt. I'm burnt. We're all burnt. We're all burnt. So we're going to take this burn damage. Not going to like it, so we got to figure out what to do next here. Let's do this. Here we go. Definitely wanting us to attack so we can lose our thing. Here comes a Shadow Ball. That's going to be super effective against us. And we survive it, thankfully. Here comes our Berry. That's what we needed. Here's Citrus Berry. We're going to go ahead and get the Leech Seed off, which is what we needed. There we go. So let's see here. So there's the Leech Seed health, which we needed. There's the burn on Sarko. Oh, does he have Citrus Berry too? Possibly. It looks like it. Citrus Berry. We're going to take the burn. We're hurt by our burn. Here comes our Harvest, which is awesome, and we're going to be able to eat that up. There we go. So let's see what's going to happen next here with the Sarko. I'm assuming he's going to withdraw. I would. Do it. We're going to run Protect. Running the Protect. Here comes a Shadow Ball. We're protected. Here comes the Leech Seed. Not bad. Leech Seed's going to help us out. Heal us up to 148. Here goes the burn on Sarko. We're going to take some burn damage also. But not down to halfway. So, yeah. Let us do this. Here we go. Sarko's going to use Shadow Ball. Can I survive a Shadow Ball from here? From 124... Oh, that's a crit, isn't it? No, it's super effective and a crit. Yep. I was going to say, that shouldn't have, but that crit happened, and that absolutely blew me up. We did get the burn, though. Twisted Dimensions returned to normal, so that's what we needed. That's awesome. What I'm going to do here against Sarko. What would be the most effective move against Sarko? Let's do this. Here we go. We're going to send out Gyarados here now. I think Gyarados can do a little bit of damage and we'll be good to go. Because all we need to do is one attack and we should take out Sarko. Should. Keyword should. I don't think he's bulky enough to survive We'll see. What is Sarko going to do? He could be bulky enough, and if he is, then that's going to surprise me. We're going to switch out Gyarados. We're going to do a double switch here. And we're going to go into Heatran next. Here comes my Heatran. Heatran coming in with the air balloon. Here comes a Will-O-Wisp. It's going to hit us and buff up our Flash Fire. So not bad. There's the Leech Seed. It's going to do some damage there. And there's the burn damage. Nearly finishing off Sarko. Not quite, though. Not quite. Nearly, but not enough. So let us go ahead and do this next. So we're going to go ahead and run Flash Cannon. That's going to finish off Sarko. There we go. So Sarko goes down and out now. Not even bad. Not bad, not bad at all. Oh man, we've got an awesome 33 people watching now. Thank you guys for being here. Let's see what happens next. Here comes Blast. Blast, of course, is the super mighty, powerful, strong Blastoise you see here that I really have nothing for. I really don't. I'm trying to sit here and think what I could do against Blast here. I'm not seeing much I can do except this. This is probably my best option here. My best option here against Blast. Let's see here. So let's see what happens next here. Blast, huh? We took out one poke though, so we're not going to get swept. That's all that matters. Here we go. So here comes Quagsire, MrAGeezie himself. Here comes Mega Blastoise. I kind of figured he was the Mega. He's really the only option to Mega. So Mega Blastoise is in now. Let's see what moves he has. Here comes a Scald. Going for that burn. Wow, that does quite a bit of damage. A lot of damage. Lots and lots of damage. That's a super powerful Scald. Super, super, super powerful Scald. Yeah? I don't think we're going to be able to do much. Here comes a Dark Pulse coming up next. Going for the Flinch Hacks. Oh, the crit. The crits, I'm telling you, the crits are a thing. Can't do much against crits today. Crits, I'm telling you, I can't do anything about it. We're going to send in Nidoking now. Nidoking's probably going to go ahead and eat dust here from Blast, probably. Blast. Totally wrecking me right now. In fact, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a 5-0 at the end of this, because Blastoise, if he's got the right movesets, completely checks my entire team. Here comes a T-Bolt, and T-Bolt does a nifty amount of damage. Not bad. Here comes a Scald. That's going to absolutely evaporate my Nidoking. What? And there was no burn hacks? What? Alright, I don't believe what just happened, but it happened. But here's the thing. Let's see if he does what I think he's going to do. Coop has a few options here. He does. He's going to withdraw, and I bet he's going to bring in Hippowdon. Afro. No, he's not. He's going to bring in Afro. We're going to run Thunderbolt. That's going to do a little bit of damage, but not much at all. Holy crap. That Buffalon. Oh my goodness. That thing is too bulky. It's going to like head charge me to death. It will. Watch. I don't even know what he's got. Is he just a complete normal type Pokemon? Maybe. Think so? Probably. I wouldn't be surprised if he is. Let me see here. Holy crap, that thing is ringing loud. So, let us do... Alright, let us do this. It's probably my best option, so that's what we're going to do. Best options. Might as well go for it. Here comes my Sludge Wave. It's my best option. He's very bulky, as you can see there. Not bad. Not bad damage. Here comes the return. That's going to finish off our Nidoking. That's fine. Not bad. So Nidoking goes down and out. Gotta figure out how to get past Afro here. I like the name, by the way. Afro is an amazing name. Afro, huh? Oh, jeez, oh, jeez, oh, jeez, oh, jeez. why don't we... He just ran return, so return's a thing on him. Let's do this. Here we go. It's probably my best option here. We're going to switch out and go into Heatran. Heatran coming out. We're in the air with our air balloon against Afro here. Let us go ahead and run this attack. Probably my best option here. So here comes our Heat Wave. It's going to connect. Is it going to be enough though? Afro survives, and here comes the Wild Charge. Wild Charge isn't going to do that much damage, but it might paralyze me. It does pop my air balloon. The recoil is going to finish off Afro. Afro goes down and out. Not bad. Not bad. Not a bad turn. Alright, Super Mario, you have a good one, man. Take care. Oh, man. So here comes Blast. Blast is an issue. I'm trying to think, is there any reason for me to stay in against Blast? I know a Scald is probably incoming. There's just like no way around it. A Scald is probably incoming. Very imminent. You know, let's just go ahead and run it. Might as well. Here we go. Here comes an Earth Power on Blast. He should be able to eat that up. But we're going to get some all-important chip damage. There we go. Here comes the Scald. Scald is going to hurt. Yep. Hurts immensely. Immensely. Keywords. Immensely. So we're going to send out this guy next here. Here comes Garchomp, ready to get some work in. Wow, we're just getting owned right now by this team, which is amazing. Not amazing that we're getting owned, it's just amazing the team that Coop has here. Let's see here. Let's do this. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and run Iron Head on Blast. I know that's not super effective. I was just hoping it was strong enough to take it out, but it's not. Ice Beam should finish us off from that cannon, absolutely. It's super effective, and we're going to be done and out. We should be done and out. So switching out now. Here comes my Gyarados. What is Gyarados going to do, though? That's the question. Kind of have to do this. I'm expecting an Aura Sphere. I really am. And if he's going to run Aura Sphere, it's game. It's GG. It's over. It's that simple. So here we go. We're going to Mega Evolve right now. We're going to get the Mold Breaker. Not that that's going to matter right now. We're going to get a Dragon Dance. We have to survive this attack to have a chance. Totally sweet awesome is here. What's going on? Let's see. Here comes a Scald. Hoping for the no burn. Because if we get burned, that could be it too. No burn. No burn. There we go. No burn. That's what I'm talking about. Why is it doing that? That volume drop. It's a bad chord. Do I want to run? Do I want to risk not getting burned again and going for attack? For an attack. Urgh. But I just want to attack. I have no choice. Here comes another Dragon Dance. Hoping for no burn. It's really my only chance to come back. Here comes the Aura Sphere. It's coming in. Figured the Aura Sphere was there. That's going to wreck my guy. It doesn't take me out? What? Okay, totally didn't expect that. That is a surprise. So we're going to go ahead and get this Earthquake off. Are we going to finish off the rest of the team? Maybe? Let's see here. The reason why I ran... good to see you, totally sweet, awesome. I would love it if you retweeted this out. It's totally great to see you. Here comes Flora. What is my best option here against Flora here? That's the problem. Flora just is just buff. Beyond all buff. Not so much as buff, but really bulky specially. Not so much physically, though. Alright, I think this is my best option. Cross our fingers. Hope to finish it off. Here comes the waterfall. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Going for our stab attack. Oh, it's just enough to finish off Flora, the one I was really worried about. Still got two pokes that are really a huge threat. Let's see, here comes Cobain. Cobain's got to be the, yeah. That's what I was worried about. That's probably going to finish us off. We are going to get Earthquake off. Hopefully that's enough to take it out. Hopefully. It is enough to take out Copain. Ooh, we might have a chance. The only problem is the last poke is a wall. Is a wall. And one attack from him will probably finish us off. Here is Hippa, the Hippodon. The sand's up. The sand is up. That bulk is real, so hoping we can take it out from here. We'll see. Because it is physically defensive, and I'm a physical attacking poke. Here comes my waterfall. Getting the stab, super effective. Is it going to be enough? It is just enough to finish off Hippa for a great comeback. Wow, Gyarados coming back from 1-4 to get the win, just barely. Not bad there, Coob. Not bad. I think really the turning point was the surprising lack of power in that Aura Sphere. Because if Aura Sphere hit me and did a lot more damage, which I thought it would, I would have absolutely have lost. I totally thought, in fact, I'm going to type it up. I got lucky. Aura Sphere should have taken me out. So there we go. The reason why I went for Iron Head, some of y'all are asking why, is because my Garchomp is Scarfed. I was hoping it was going to be enough to take out the Blastoise and then take out the Florges, which I was presuming was coming out next. That's why I did that. But as it is, it wasn't. It wasn't. Alright, so good battle here with Coob. It is multi-battle time. Let's go ahead and get those in-game names and friend codes in for a multi-battle. This should be awesome. Well, the biggest threat, Gyarados, and my Blast is EV spread in defense, HP, and special defense. That's why. That's why. Wow. That was a great battle, though. Great battle there, Coob. I got lucky. I'm just going to say that I got lucky because I probably shouldn't have won that. I'm just going to go ahead and say that from the beginning. I got lucky. I probably shouldn't have won that. Alright, so anyways, let's see who we're going to get into a multi-battle. Blake has challenged me to a battle. No, thank you, sir. Let's see those in-game names and friend codes, and we'll pick out of everybody that's typing right now. Let's go ahead and get in. Who have I not had in a while? It's all good, totally sweet. We got to schedule some, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Add me on Skype, MrAGeezie, man. Definitely make it happen. Alright, let's add Chris, Toady Sody. Let's add Valkron. That was easy. And let's add one more. I don't think I have K-Dog Raptor, Kendall. Do I have Kendall on my roster? If I do, we'll add Kendall. Oh, I do have Kendall, so there we go. So we'll get Kendall in this 4-player match. Bam. Got that Kendall. Where is everybody else? There's Chris. And I'm missing someone. Where is... That was a great battle, Coob. He's sending me a nice thank you. And Valkron. Valkron representing the Czech Republic here. Like a champ. Now, Valkron, guys, in case you didn't know, in a singles battle, if you want a tough battle, go against Valkron. That's an extremely tough opponent. For a lot of different reasons. And his main reason, which I know Valkron is extremely proud of. In fact, Valkron, if you're in the chat, I know I saw you put your in-game name. If you're in the chat, let me know right now that you are ready to talk, because I've got a topic I want to talk with you right now in the chat. Actually, if you're on Skype, let me get on Skype here real quick. I can message you on Skype. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let me know, Valkron, because I think you would like this. Are you kidding me? I got to sign in like that? Oh, I hate it when this does this. I'm sorry, guys. Give me just a moment here. I hate it when it does this. What the crap just happened? I did not sign in. Updating Skype. Okay, there's an update to Skype. Okay, never mind. Let's see here. And I don't see him typing anyways. Let's bring in this team. Alright, Skype is starting up now. Wow, Valkron! Totally bringing in 2 Ubers here. I'm hoping he's not bringing them in, though. That'd be the quickest end to the battle. Pachirisu, Chris. I love it. Bringing in that Pachirisu. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. That is too awesome right there. Pachirisu. That's just really nice. That is. Alright, so what are we going to do here? Let's hear. Oh, wow, signed in. Didn't even log in all the way. That works. Let me see if I can get Valkron into the chat here real quick, because I think he's got something to talk about when it comes to this address. Okay, as far as this team, though, I need to bring in... I have to bring you. I have to. But I'm afraid of you. That's probably going to happen. So you, let's bring in... let's bring in you. Well... No, let's bring in you. One more poke I need. Let's bring in... Do I want to bring in you? Let's bring in you. Here we go. Interesting 3 pokes that I picked, as you'll see here on the screen. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it, I love it. Now, let me see if I can find Valkron here. We'll get him in a call here real quick. If I find him, where's Valkron? Valkron, wherefore art thou? There he is. Let's see. Here's a call. So calling Valkron now. This should be an interesting conversation. Y'all will absolutely love this. Okay, so we got Staraptor and Chansey coming out. Interesting. So we are sending a call to Valkron. If he joins us, then we will talk about this. I think he'll like it. I think he'll like it. What we're going to talk about. But he's not answering right now. Or maybe he's answering and he's just taking a while because he's in the battle. He might not be able to respond because he's in the battle. That could be true. Here we go. So Pachirisu is going to go ahead and run that Protect. Here comes the Close Combat. Oh, not bad. Here comes the Static Toxic. We're going to get Leech Seed off on the Chansey. Not bad. So I don't think Valkron's going to answer. Valkron, feel free to call me if you want to answer. Basically, here's what I'm wanting to talk about Valkron. Valkron has the wonderful, awesome... he's basically got the wonderful, awesome, what do you call it? The Humana. One of his favorite pokes is Salamence. And with Salamence getting revealed, getting a Mega revealed, I know he is totally pumped. He's got to be pumped about that. I'm like 99.999999% sure he's pumped about it. So K-Dog Raptor absolutely obliterating us here. Here comes the Nuzzle. Nuzzle doing a little bit of damage. Not bad. That Pachirisu going to work, paralyzing that guy. Oh man, I'm hoping I get... Wow, static avoiding stuff. Here comes the... it's not enough damage. That was a crit hit. I was hoping it would be, but it probably wasn't enough because of the fact that he was paralyzed. But that's okay. That's okay. Not bad. Not bad, sir. What are we going to do now? That's a good question here. That Staraptor, I think he's probably still faster than me. Even though he's cut down to 1/4 of his speed. At 100, that's still raising you to... What? A lot. Why is this doing this? So Static's going to run the Protect again. And here comes the Toxic. Static's protecting itself. K-Dog Raptor is paralyzed. Here comes the Gyro Ball. Gyro Ball is not going to be able to finish off the Staraptor. Are you serious? You got to be kidding me. Alright, so Staraptor survives. We're going to go ahead and take a little bit of health here. Yay for health. Wow, that took a lot of health. Holy crap. My partner should just completely attack the K-Dog Raptor with a Nuzzle. That's what he should do. We'll see. Here comes Super Fang. Chansey avoids the attack, so the avoiding happening here. Here comes the Soft Boiled from the Chansey. Alright. Here comes Close Combat. That's actually going to connect this time. How much is it going to do? I survived with 1 HP. You got to be kidding me. 1 HP. Not bad, sir. Here comes the Iron Barbs damage. That's going to be more than enough to finish off K-Dog Raptor. Not bad. Not bad. We're going to run Power Whip on the Chansey. That should do nothing. Yep, that should do nothing. But we're going to get the Leaf Seed. So, yeah, Leaf Seed. Oh, man. Coo, man, you have a good one. That was a great battle. Salamence is awesome. My second favorite Pokemon, says me, Kid Mario. Now, I think the expert of Salamence has got to be Valkron, because Valkron absolutely talks about him nonstop, and for a good reason. He's actually really good with that guy. So let's see here. Not what I wanted to see here. Let's do this. Probably my best option. We're gonna withdraw Ferrothorn, and we're gonna send out Porygon 2. So here comes the Porygon 2. We're gonna trace the Blaze ability. Here comes Charizardite Y, which I kind of figured would happen. So he's gonna have that Drought up. Really wouldn't have mattered if I had traced the Smogon. It wouldn't have mattered if I traced the Drought. So there's the Drought. Here comes the Fire Blast. Fire Blast coming in on me, I'm assuming. Oh, on the Pachirisu! No! Static! No! Little buddy! Running the Seismic Toss on me. It's going to do a set 50 damage. But, oh, man. That's crazy. That's so crazy. I am so sorry, little buddy. I love you. I love you. So, Chansey's going to get that damage. He's probably going to go ahead and soft boil up later. We have Ted to deal with now. How can we deal with Ted? Oh, man. Pachirisu should totally be Ubers. After you watched him today, he should 100% be Ubers. No ifs, ands, or buts. Here comes MrAGeezie, Sabrina, coming into battle. What are we going to do here, though? That's the problem. Let's do this now. Ted being ultra strong. Ted. Ted is here. And Chansey, of course, is going to probably stall us out and probably go ahead and run a Toxic or a Soft Boil next. Here comes a Shadow Ball. Not bad damage there. Here comes the Fire Blast. Single target. Who's he going for? He's going straight for the Porygon 2. I survive it. Here comes my Thunderbolt. Is it going to be strong enough to finish off the Charizard? It is not. It's super effective, though. Here comes the Toxic. Toxic goes on MrAGeezie. That's unfortunate. Let's see here. There's the Leech Seed, which is going to help me out. So I'm just hoping my partner actually attacks the Ted. Ted, we're going to go ahead and get some health back. Not bad. Let's see here. Can we do something about Ted, though? I don't think we can. I don't think we can. So I just got to hope my partner attacks Ted and takes him out. So here we go. Withdrawing the Chansey. Let's see what's coming in now. Kyurem Black is coming in. The power is here. Kyurem Black is here with the power. Here comes the Terravolt, radiating a bursting aura. Here comes the Shadow Ball. That should finish off the Ted. It does finish off Ted. Ted down and out. And Ted's gone. Ted's gone. We're going to go ahead and run Tri-Attack here on the Kyurem. And that's going to do a whopping little bit of damage. Sabrina's going to go ahead and get some damage as well. Let's see what we're going to do from here on. Here we go. Dark Lord. Who is Dark Lord? Dark Lord is Chatot. Oh boy. I don't know if I want to deal with Chatot. So let's see here. Kyurem, absolutely a beast. Okay. How to deal with Kyurem? Because Kyurem is, of course, Ice Dragon. I wish it changed its typing. But, of course, that's not the case. And I really don't have anything that's going to do much. Now, my partner might, but I don't. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, he may be at a point where he can just take me out. Here comes the Outrage. Who's it going to hit? Outrage from Kyurem is going straight for me. That's probably going to be strong enough to take me out. It's not. Here comes a Shadow Ball from the MrAGeezie, hitting that Kyurem, taking him down. Not bad. Here comes Dark Lord getting a substitute off. I have a feeling we're about to get boom bursted left and right. Here comes a Recover from my Porygon. Not bad. That recovery is going to allow me to survive an attack from Kyurem. That Toxic, though, is really hitting Sabrina up really badly. Let's see here. Yeah, I have to rely on my partner for this one. Can Sabrina finish off that Kyurem? Is Kyurem going straight for an attack? Are we going to get boom bursted? Who knows? Now, if I remember correctly, Outrage, you have no control over which Pokemon you attack. And that is a problem. That is a problem. Here comes the Outrage. Who's he going to hit? I actually hope it goes to me. It's going to hit MrAGeezie. That's not good, because MrAGeezie probably can't take it. MrAGeezie goes down. He is going to be hurt by Rocky Helmet. Not bad. Sabrina goes down and out, unfortunately for us. Nasty plot coming here by that Chatot. Oh, dear Lord. Oh dear lord. So that's a beast right there. And I went ahead and used Recover to raise my stats. Yay for that. The Sunlight's gonna fade, which is awesome. That's what we need. Let's see here. I really need my partner to somehow take out Kyurem. And he might be able to do that with that. He might be able to do that with that. I'm going for Dark Lord. Trying to. Let's see what's going to happen, though. Who knows? Princess is a wall. Porygon is a wall. But not a toxic wall. We'll see what happens here. Here comes the Outrage. Who's he going to hit? I actually hope he hits the other guy. It hits Vaporeon, who should be able to take it. Holy crap, he takes it, but it does a lot of damage. Here comes Nasty Plot again. Holy crap, another Nasty Plot from Chatot. So the Chatot is fast. We know that now. Extremely fast. Here comes a Scald. Scald hitting the Kyurem. Kyurem's going to take it. Hopefully a burn. We get the burn! That should finish off the Kyurem on this turn. Here comes the Thunderbolt. That should actually take away the, that Substitute. So Substitute's gonna fade. Not bad, not bad. And plus, here comes the lefties on Princess here. Can we make this comeback? I don't know. Kyurem is gonna take that burn damage and go down and out. So Kyurem down and out, not bad. Holy crap, that thing is huge. That thing is huge. Let's see. Here comes Jolteon. Jolteon coming out. Floating in the air. I am pretty sure a Boom Burst is coming. Princess is going to use Protect. Not bad. Good move there, Princess. Protecting itself. Here comes the Thunderbolt. Princess protects itself. Boom Burst coming. It's going to affect me and Jolteon. I love the way it looks. It's like, ah! I survive. It's a critical hit on Jolteon. It's going to take it out. Air Balloon's going to pop. Goodbye, Jolteon. Wow. Here comes a Thunderbolt on the Chatot, and it finishes off Dark Lord. Dark Lord goes down and out. Wow. That really, really just changed the battle up. Completely. Completely changed the battle. Wow. That was totally unexpected. Totally unexpected. Alright, so Chansey's coming in now. Now, can Chansey survive? Of course Chansey can survive. Actually, if Chansey attacks me, I'm going to go down if he runs that Seismic Toss. Because it's going to do a set 50 damage. Here comes a Toxic. Okay, Toxic on Chansey. Miss Soft Boil there. I think this battle is going to be done. I think. Here comes my Recover. So I'm faster than Chansey. I didn't think I was faster. Okay, so we're going to be able to take an attack or two. Here comes the Soft Boil. So Soft Boil is coming in for Chansey. I think this battle is probably going to be done. Even though we got the win, I'm going to blame that one on actually the Boom Burst by his partner. I think, though, overall, when you think about it there, the Chatot really, really actually ended up helping us out. I think, though, that Valkron is awesome, though. He probably still could have done a lot more. Here comes the Wish from Princess. Valkron, though, extremely tough. Getting a win over him is really tough, guys. We are fortunately able to get the win here. Here comes the Toxic coming on to me. That's going to go ahead and poison my Porygon, too. That's unfortunate. Princess is going to go ahead and recover with some lefties. I'm going to take some Toxic damage. It does about 8 damage, so not bad. So the next one should do 16 or 12. We'll see. There's the Toxic damage on Chansey. Let's see here. What are we going to do about Chansey? Chansey is a wall. In fact, Tri-Attack is probably my best attack against Chansey. As sad as that sounds, it probably is my best attack on Chansey. The question is he going to continue to run the... He's going to continue running Softball. That's the question. I'm going to run I'm going to run Tri-Attack. What's going on? Sarcasm's Sickness is here. The one, the only, the legend, Tara, guys. Give her all the credit. Make sure you guys check out Tara's channel if y'all haven't done so. I know everybody's saying she's going to hate me now. If she hates me, that's fine. I'm going to love her anyways. Alright, so here we go. K-Dog Raptor says Valkron probably would have won without me. I don't know. See, it's a team thing. It's a team thing. So it looks like Chansey is not going to run that anymore, so I think we're just going to go ahead and finish it off here. But anyways, Valkron, absolutely fantastic battler. Wow. The bulk is real. The bulk is real. Here comes my tri-attack. That's barely going to put a dent. Heal Bell! Not bad, Chansey. Holy crap. That was a good good move there, sir. Very good move. Wow. Let's see here. Let's do this here. Here comes the Scald on Chansey. Not enough to take it out. Is Tri-Attack going to be enough to take it out? Hopefully it is. Okay, good. Chansey faints, and that's the battle. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That was crazy. A crazy battle here with Valkron and Kendril. But we did finish it off, so not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Toady Sody, the cookie, handling it. Great job there, partner. My partner's his pokes absolutely, I believe that he's the one that absolutely caused us to win. So Toady Sody, all the credit goes to you there. I had some pokes that helped, but that win belongs to you, sir. That Pachirisu, oh my goodness. Pachirisu is a thing. I'm going to have to start using him. I am. Let's see here. So, awaiting the other player's decision, please wait. All I'm going to say is, Tara, if you want to know what happens, you should call me on Skype later and we'll talk about it. That's probably the best option to keep everything at peace. Alright. So, anyways, Firefly Curie, Tara tackles. Hello. Alright, so here we go. Let's see here. So, now we're going to go ahead and do one more free-for-all. Not free-for-all. We're going to do one more multi-battle. Did we do 2 already? We did 2. So we're going to do one free-for-all, and then that's going to be it, guys. Let's see those in-game names and friend codes, and we'll get a free-for-all. I will get revenge on you, Jeezy, says K-Dog Raptor. I know you will, which is why I'm not going to sit there and say you won't. A lot of you get revenge on me. A lot of people are like, why don't you ever post losses? I do. I do, trust me. I do. I post all my beatdowns, pretty much. But yeah, Valkron, if he's still available and he wants to talk about that, let me know. Because I know he probably knows every single bit of information on that Mega Salamence already. He probably does. Alright, so looking for those in-game names and friend codes. Let's see here. Let's get Emilio in. Let's get... Now, this is a free-for-all, remember. Let's see. Let's get Emilio in. Let's get Crystal in. April Burgess. I don't think I have her. Let me add her here. So we're going to add someone right now. And let's get Mary in, Slay Raptor. I don't think I've battled her in a while. So here we go. 0576. I've got to add Crystal first. 0576. 0576. Where'd she go? Crap, it's scrolling up too fast. 0576 5110 and 3612. Bam. Adding Crystal. So we've got Emilio, we've got Crystal, and Mary. Emilio, Crystal, and Mary for this free-for-all battle. And then that'll be it. And then I'll give away a poke, and that'll be it for the stream, guys. Let's see here. Communicating. Let's go ahead and connect online right now. And we'll be good to go. Bum bum. Yeah, if you're trying to contact Sarcasm the Sickness for commission work, first of all, if you look down low, I've got a link to her channel, but the best way is probably Skype or to tweet at her, and she'll give you all the information there. She's a fantastic drawer. Highly recommend her. If you look at that Kecleon down low and my logo where I'm sitting here with the Pokeball, that's all her. And she's got even more amazing artwork that y'all haven't even seen yet. Well, some of y'all have seen. Amazing. I would highly recommend her. There is absolutely nobody, in my opinion, that is the same as her. She's just fantastic. Alright, here is Emilio for this free-for-all battle. Got Emilio, there's Crystal, and I'm missing one. Emilio, Crystal, and who am I missing? Who am I missing? Where are they? Where are they? Emilio, Crystal, and who was it? Emilio, Crystal, and I'm scrolling up. Mary. Do I have Mary still? If not, I got to delete. I gotta delete someone or add her real quick. I gotta add Mary. Okay, so I gotta exit out here. Isaiah has challenged me to battle. Not yet, Isaiah, please. Alright, let's go ahead and add Mary here real quick, and then we'll get that battle going. Let's see here. Blake Garber, the way you get in, possibly, is to post in here. Please, 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 please. I don't know how much I can stress it. Don't send me challenge requests. Okay? Especially in the middle of a stream, because that just interrupts someone else's. Where is Mary? There she is. 1032. Did I actually delete Mary? 1681 and 2683. Bam. Getting Mary added, and that'll be it. You are now friends with Steven. Steven's Mary. That's probably why I deleted it, because I didn't know that that was Mary. So there we go. There we go. Connecting online right now. This is going to be awesome. Mega Chandelier. What? Did that actually happen? If there's a mega Chandelier, I'd freak out. I really would, because I think that'd be overpowered. If Chandelier had more speed to it, it would be freaking amazing. It would. Obviously, its defense isn't that great. I've seen somewhere its defense is great, but it's just got to happen. It's got to happen with speed if they're going to mega him. Now, the question is, at the closing ceremony, I'm hoping the closing ceremony that they have another mega to reveal to us. I know some people are saying it's going to be mega, that they're going to introduce Mega Slow King. Not a singles battle. As a kind of like an option there, but we'll see. There's Crystal. There's Emilio. Looking for Mary. Where's Mary? There's Mary. So getting in this battle here with Crystal, Emilio, Mary. Remember, this is a free-for-all battle, so attack anybody. Now, after that, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and give away a Pokemon. If you want, you can start putting hashtag Jeezy Army dash what Pokemon you would want and your in-game name and friend code, because by the time that's done, hopefully it'll come up really quick. And we can pick a winner, because sometimes it takes forever to pick a winner. That's just the way it is. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to go to music number 5. And which team do I want to bring in for this free-for-all? That's crazy. I'm going to bring in this team. There we go. Should be fun. Should be fun. Banana Blitz says, LOL, LOL. Agreed. Haven't you heard of a choice scarf? Choice scarves work. I agree with that. I agree with that. Choice scarf chandelier works until you run into something else with it. Xerneas is on the field with Crystal. I'm hoping she doesn't bring that in. Emilio's got some great pokes. Mary's got some great pokes. Wow, a lot of power there. A lot of power. Okay, I'm not going to like this, but I have to bring you, don't I? I do. Crap. That's all I can say, crap. Gonna bring you, and I'm gonna have to bring you. I don't want to, but I have to. Yeah, let's do it in that order. Here we go. In our battle. Remember, this is a free-for-all. The team that I'm worried about the most is actually Crystals, because a lot of that is Stolly. But I have a feeling that I'm probably going to go down first anyways, so it's okay. It's okay. I have a feeling that's going to be the case. I'm just probably going to go down first. Number 15, Tails, is here. Number 15, Tails, guys. Unfortunately, we named our Pidgey after him in our Let's Play. In our Pokemon X and Nuzlocke. And 15 Tails is the first guy to go down. We need to do a memorial for him or something. We'll have to put it up sometime. Absolutely. April Burgos says, sorry I brought it in. Alright, so we're going to have to deal with the Xerneas. We know that now. In the free-for-all. That's okay, Crystal, because we know everybody's going to attack you now, is what that means. Oh, jeez. Well, I would anyways. Actually, they may still attack me because I'm the streamer. I think that's kind of a thing. Attack the streamer. Here we go. Come on, Voyan. Why are you not working? I need to get new plugs in. New plugs. I think these are going bad. So here you go. Mary and Crystal issued a challenge. And we got the Xerneas, the Gallade. Not bad, not bad. Trevenant and Sableye. Oh my goodness. That is redonkulous. Redonkulous, redonkulous, redonkulous. That was Fairy Aura. Remember, this is a free-for-all. Sorry, guys, but personal opinion, that rainbow is the biggest issue on this field. And we should totally be taking that out. Personally, that's, in my opinion, the biggest issue. Let's do this. Here we go. We're going to go ahead. Sableye is going to run Will-O-Wisp on the Gallade first. I'm very surprised he went for the Gallade first and not the Trevenant. Here comes the Ice Punch. Going straight for me. Remember, this is a free-for-all battle. It gets the freeze. So I'm frozen. Here comes a Dazzling Gleam. That's probably going to finish me off. Not bad. I actually survived a crit hit. A crit hit on Sableye. Wow, double crit hits. And a freeze. You want to talk about bad luck for me. I guess the only good luck is the fact that I survived it somehow. Somehow I survived it. But I'm frozen solid, so it's not going to matter. I'm probably going to go down this next turn. There's no real point in staying in. That's how I just want to be death fodder. So, wow. I'm very curious why nobody attacked the Xerneas. Here comes Chansey. Let's see here. Wow. That's horrible. Horrible, 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 horrible for me. So, Chansey's going to be able to survive it. That's a good thing, but I'm not. I'm going to die so fast here, but that's the thing. Toady Sody says he wants a Mega Roserade, Luminon, and Pachirisu. Oh my goodness, if Pachirisu gets a Mega after today, that'd be freaking amazing. But what would it do? It just needs a wider pool set, in my opinion. A lot of Pokemons just need a wider pool set. I think with the taking out of the what do you call it? Draco Wing. Just go ahead and put in your information without the in-game name and friend code. I think if they were to take out what the, I got hit. Here comes the Dazzling Gleam. That's gonna finish me off. I survived. How? What? Wait a minute. How did I not attack? Okay, so I'm frozen, yes, but I ran the Will-O-Wisp. I thought running Will-O-Wisp would allow for your burn to go bye-bye. Apparently that's not the case. I am going to harvest a Citrus Berry. Not that it's going to matter much. Here we go. We're going to recover a little bit of health. Basically, I'm kind of stalling out. Not on purpose, but I am. Hoping for the thaw, but I'm assuming it's probably not going to happen. Let's see here. I'm frozen solid. I'm probably going to die this turn. Ice Punch on the Rainbow. Here comes the Moonblast. Who's it going for? Straight for me. And I'm going to go down with a crit. Wow, not bad. Trevenant goes down and out. Here comes Seismic Toss on Rainbow. So the Xerneas is going to get a Seismic Toss. 50 HP worth of damage. There's the Toxic. Oh, Xerneas is too strong. Too strong, too strong, too strong. Blade's getting a little bit of damage there. Who to send out? Who to send out? Who to send out? Let's send this person out. Here we go. Oh, crap. No, I don't want to send this person out. Let's send this person out. I know I'm going to regret it, but I'm going to send him out. Here comes Heatran. Heatran is in. With my air balloon. Not that that's going to matter much. Yeah. Let's do this. Here we go. I have a feeling I'm probably going to be attacked here. Very soon. Here comes the Ice Punch on the Chansey. Not bad. Chansey gets the freeze. Holy crap. Freeze hacks left and right. Here comes Flash Cannon. That should finish off the Xerneas. There we go. Xerneas down and out. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Wow. Hey, Draco Winged got it working. He said, test. Let's see here. So, Blade's going to get hurt by its burn. But the question is, can we do anything about it? Here comes Vaporeon. The Vaporeon is for reals. Yeah, I don't know what we can do about Vaporeon. I know the audio is sounding a little funky. I don't know why. Notice that's funky with an N in there. Funky. Alright. What's going to happen here next? We'll find out. We'll find out. We're going to withdraw our Heatran. And we're actually going to go ahead and send out Gyarados. Gyarados coming in now. Here comes another Ice Punch. Ice Punch coming in on the Chansey. He's going to take that well. Here comes a Scald attack. It's going to hit my Gyarados. Hopefully no burn. It's not very effective. No burn. Here comes the Toxic on the Chansey. Not Chansey. On the Vaporeon. Not bad. It's going to go ahead and get some Toxic damage there. That works out great. And the burn on the Blade. Not bad, sir. Not bad. So I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to be the primary person everybody's going to go after now, so yeah. Mushroom Knives, says Pokemon Legend. Let's see here. So Chansey's going to run Protect. I'm hoping everybody attacks Chansey. That way I can go ahead and survive. Here comes an Ice Punch. Chansey protects himself. I'm going to get a Dragon Dance. Let's see if the Scald is for reals. It may be for reals. We'll see here. My attack's going to raise. Speed's going to raise. Here comes a Scald. That's probably... Chansey protected itself. Went straight into the Chansey. Not bad. Not bad. Hurt by poison. Blade's going to go down to the burn. So there we go. Blade going down to burn. Not bad at all. So holy crap. Holy crap. What's coming in next? We'll see. We'll find out what's coming in next. What's coming in? What's coming in? Big Boss. I love the name Big Boss. It is... Ooh, wow. It's Honchkrow. Very, very good choice, sir. Very good choice here. Let's go ahead and do this. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and run a Stone Edge on Big Boss here. And Big Boss goes down and out. It's super effective. Big Boss is going to faint. And we're going to get a Moxie boost from that. Now the question is, am I going to survive an attack from these two? Here comes a Scald. I'm pretty sure it's going for me. It goes for the Chansey. Going for that burn. It burns the Chansey! Oh no, here comes the Toxic. Vaporeon is already poisoned, so he was going for the Honchkrow. Alright, so there's the burn on the Chansey, taking Chansey down to just below half health. Oh man, what's going to happen now? Here comes Naruto. The Greninja is in. Not bad, sir, not bad. Let's go ahead and do this. Here we go. Gonna give it a try. Try is the key word here. We're gonna go ahead and Mega Evolve right now to Mega Gyarados. There's the Mega Gyarados, and we're gonna go ahead and get our Mold Breaker ability, and we're gonna run Earthquake. See how much damage an Earthquake does here to everybody. Earthquake, nearly finishing off the Chansey, but what it does is it does finish off our opponents. -1 poke. So they've got 1 poke left. Chansey's going to run the Soft Boil. Not bad, Chansey. Oh man, I was hoping Burn came in first. So the Burn's going to take her back down to 145 HP. I don't know what she had prior to that. But Chansey able to survive. Here comes Sylveon. Oh no. That sucks. And here's the reason why I say that sucks is because I have to go for the Chansey now. I have to. Because she has 2 pokes left, and if she survives, then, yeah. It's no bueno. No bueno if she survives. So that means Sylveon's going to get probably a free attack on me and probably finish me off. Chansey may run the Protect, though. Could possibly run Protect. Oh, this is crazy! Crazy, 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 crazy. See what happens, though. Alright, so I've made my move decision, so I guess they're just deciding really, really well what's going to happen next here. It looks like Gyarados is a popular one here. I let our Pokemon Legends just spamming it enough to where he's probably going to get it. We'll see. We will see. Alright, so I've made my moves. Somebody's still trying to decide what move they're going to make. Let's see what happens here. I know Chansey pretty much has to attack me or run Protect. Protect would be fine also. Let's see here. But we're waiting on somebody. Somebody's taking their sweet time. Their little sweet time. Oh, man. So what's going to happen here? Who knows, who knows, who knows. Here we go. Sylveon's going to run Protect. That's crazy. Sylveon with the Protect. I'm going to go ahead and use Waterfall on the Chansey. That's enough to finish off Chansey. Not bad. By the way, guys, congratulations. We've had 50 people in here at the same time. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love all of you guys. Alright. Let's hear here. Foot Bananas is back, but we're about done. We're about done. Here comes my partner's Gyarados now. So Gyarados is in, and I still can't attack the Sylveon because I have to finish off my partner. That's just the way it is. No offense, partner. I have to. I have to. Here comes the Mega Gyarados from my partner. I should have just ran the Earthquake. If I knew he was going to do that, I would have just ran Earthquake. So here comes the Mold Breaker from the Gyarados. Here comes my Stone Edge on him. Not enough to finish him off. He's going to get a Dragon Dance up. Dragon Dance Gyarados now. Surviving that Stone Edge. Here comes Dazzling Gleam. Is Sylveon going to finish us both off? He just might. Oh my goodness. I survive. It's a critical hit on Gyarados. Gyarados is going to faint. What just happened? Holy crap. So now it's Sylveon versus myself. It comes down to this pretty much. I think it may be a good game, but we'll find out. Here comes the Protect by Sylveon. Chain, making it last another turn. I don't know if she's got lefties or something. Probably not. So there we go. So here it comes. It comes down to this pretty much. Here comes my Waterfall against Sylveon. How much is it going to do? We'll find out. Just enough to finish off Sylveon, getting the win there. Not bad at all. That was crazy, 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 crazy. Alright, so great battle there with Crystal, Mary, and Emilio. Able to pull off the win in the free-for-all, but it was one of those where I was like, I got lucky. I really did, because if my partner had attacked me early, it would have been done. I would have lost. Alright, guys, let's go ahead and pick a random person here to win. Let me go ahead and type this in the randomizer. And we will pick a winner. Let's see here. Here is YouTube Random Comment Picker. Now, if Logan is still here, I will meet with you here in a minute. Alright, so loading all 42 pages worth of comments. 2,084 comments. Thank you guys so much for being here and being so active here in the chat. I greatly appreciate it. Greatly, greatly, greatly. Mucho appreciate it. Oh man, oh man, oh man. So here we go. Dun, dun, ba-dum, bum, bum. Alright, randomly pick winner. Is it going to pick a winner? Nope. That went to the Marcy Brooks. Then Furious Ferrothorn. But these aren't the ones that are winning. I'm just randomizing, randomizing, randomizing. Furious Ferrothorn again. Number 15 Tails. Come on. We got to get one of these. We got to get one of these eventually. Please come soon. I hate it when this takes forever because sometimes it does. It does. It really does. Oh, congratulations. We have a winner now. Congratulations goes to the one, the only, me kid Mario, Wilson. So we'll give Wilson this poke, and that'll be it for today, guys. I will go ahead and get with you here in a minute. I'm going to talk to the one and only Sarcasm Sickness here in just a moment. So, guys, we're going to go ahead and get in a trade here. And that'll be it. So thank you guys for coming. Greatly appreciate it. Let's see if we can get a chance to talk to Wilson here. Mr. Wilson! Oh, we failed to connect to the trainer. That means someone got disconnected. Oh well. Alright, let's find Wilson. I think I still have him. Oh, he's offline. Wilson, why are you offline, sir? Come online. Come online. Come online. So we're going to wait for Wilson to come back online, and then we'll go ahead and give him his prize. Why is Wilson offline? Crazy! Crazy! I'm telling you. But that's it. This Saturday we'll have another stream, and Sunday as well. Let me see here. Checking our calendar here, making sure I'm not like committing something when I can't. Yep, the Saturday we'll have a stream. Sunday we'll have a stream as well, and we'll be good to go. We'll be good to go. So where is Wilson? Wilson is still offline. If Wilson doesn't get on, then we will re-randomize and give it to someone else. Let's see here. So giving him just a little bit more time, and then we'll go ahead and go into the next. So real quick, while I'm waiting for Wilson, guys, if you have a question for me, why don't you guys go ahead and ask me right now in the chat, and I will go ahead and answer. I will go ahead and answer. Let's see here. Let me check some out here. Alright, there's Wilson. He asked him for the trade. Use game chat. No, we're not going to use game chat today. Actually, you know what? We can go ahead and use game chat. I don't care. Use game chat. Sure, why not? What did he want again? He wanted my Porygon 2. Oh, crap. I'm going to have to get it out of my battle box here, so hold on. Get that Porygon 2 out of here. So here we go. Moving that Porygon 2 out from the battle box so we can give it away. Bam. So train this Porygon 2, and that'll be it. There's a question. Trade. Yes. Use game chat. Yes. Yes. Alright, so here we go. I'm on. Why don't you see me? I found you now. Toady says, Travis, something happened. Wilson! Let's see here. El Polo Gabuzu. True. Night Shark peoples got banned because they had fun. Okay. If that's the way you want to view it, it's probably not true, but okay. Let's see here. Who are we going to get added here? Dun 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 dun. Bro. Nice. Very interesting and nice. Alright, so here we go. Get into this trade. What's going on, Wilson? Hello, Wilson. What is going on? How you doing? You there? Can you hear me? Okay, so Wilson's not answering, so we're going to go ahead and just lower the volume down and get this trade going. But that's it for today, guys. Thank you for coming out. If you can, go ahead and tweet the stream out. Watch it again. Greatly appreciate it. Watch it in the background. Watch another stream in the background. I'm totally fine with that. Thank you guys for coming so much. It means the world to me. I love all of you guys. Remember, the road may be rough, but the journey will be unforgettable. Our next stream will be Saturday and Sunday next week. Alright, guys. And also, there should be a new trivia up this week. And we'll possibly give out Dancy's this week as well. So be ready for that. Alright, the road may be rough, but the journey will be unforgettable. Until next time, guys. That's right, next time. Catch them all. Bye-bye. Oh, wait, I gotta press this button. The button pressing. Alright, see you guys.